Yo, man. I apologize, guys. OBS sucks. I tried to set this up on OBS to use OBS. Not OBS. Yeah, OBS. OBS sucks. It sucks. I have to go back to StreamYard. I might just be doing StreamYard permanently, fixing my StreamYard, improve it. I don't think I'm going to use OBS again, man. Holy crap, man. Trying to connect and stream, like OBS sucks. Anyway, to this game, you got Pukasevsky with the shot. That misses again. Pukasevsky got just drafted. OKC. Let's see if he's that guy. I apologize, guys. I set this up since last night. Everything. Obviously, IGN playing against OKC. Gets out to Kuminga for the three from the wing. That misses. Again, things I want to see tonight. Kuminga, improved shot. I want to see his slashing. And I also want to see from Green, him be able to finish and create from his left. And also more change of pace. Last game, he was struggling against Nico Mannion. Again, it's only the first game, but again, they only got 15 games to play, so it's not going to be much development. You're not going to, it's not this vast amount of improvement. You're probably going to see. It probably is what it is right now. I'm just saying before the season, before they get drafted, or whatnot. So a few things to watch out for. Another pass out to Pukasevsky. Hands it off to, I can't see who the guy is, and I apologize, guys. I would have been here earlier to freaking call out the rosters, but OBS screwed me over, man. Oh my gosh, I hate OBS. Salute to Joe Madden, man. Love stream and get to the draft. Salute. TL, salute. Onudi 25, salute. MA, salute. Again, I apologize. I was on time. It was OBS that was not connected for me. This wasn't no, you know what I mean? So salute to all you guys, man. And 13 with the foul. Oh, this is that dude. Wasn't this dude on the Nets last year? The dude with the braids right now just shot. Suit to Mixed Sportsman, suit to Ty Walker, man. I don't know who did. Whoa, he got up there, number 4. Lord jeez. Oh, that's Green. My bad. I'm saying number 4. Holy crap. He got up there and he drove with his left. I apologize, guys. I'm just so pissed. I'm all over the place, man. OBS is screwing me over, bro. I'm trying to improve my stream, everything, bro. OBS is just screwing me over. So I'm just so pissed, man. And I set up everything last night. Everything was set up. And today didn't want to come on. So that might be my last time even attempt the OBS. Jalen Green for the first shot. He misses. But yeah, he got up there. Jalen Green has height. Who is this? This number 9 dude was on the Nets last year, right? No. That's not. And what's the name with a 3? I don't know any of the guys on the blue. Hold on. OKC blue roster. What's this dude? The dude with the braids. He got drafted. Wasn't he drafted by the Nets? The big guy. Jared Jack with the ball. He went off last game. Shoots a mid-range. That misses badly. Rebound. Number 11. Who is this dude? Chaser. That's not Chaser. It's not Moses Brown. Who is this dude? Number 9. Oh, that's a dude from UCLA with a dude. Moses Brown, he lifted up his head. Okay, I'm like, this dude looks mad familiar. It's on ESPNU, man. Would I rather have Jalen Green or Zach LaVine? At this point, probably Zach LaVine right now. Even though I think Jalen Green does have some upside, but he's really raw. Very raw. Fast break. Number 11 stays on it, but can't get the block. ESPNU. Yeah, ESPNU. They said the next. Right. He said the next Tim Duncan on Lesky Pukasevsky. I don't know what he was smoking. I don't see no Tim Duncan. Kuminga with the mid-range shot, the elbow, that misses. Rebound. Gets out to Pukasevsky. Number 25 is that Chasing Randall. Shoots a 3, and that misses. Rebound, number 11 on the OKC blue. Number 25. Yep, Chasing Randall. Was he on the Knicks? Didn't he have like a cup of tea on the Knicks, something like that? Chasing Randall. Jared Jack uses the pick and throws it off the backboard. Jared Jack, that was ugly. I don't know what the hell that was. Trey Rivers. Yes, I'm gonna drop the link, Ty. Holy crap, chill out, bro. Salute, man. How you doing, man?
What's up?
Guys got to be a little more patient, man. Holy crap. They go to a commercial right now. But yeah, what are you looking for, Ty Walker, in this game?
I just wanted to come on here and hang out with you guys.
Okay, are you watching the game itself?
No.
Okay, all right. As long as you're not trolling, bro, you can stay on, man.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Clutch. I just sent the link, bro. You could definitely join, man. So we're in a commercial right now. Again, guys, give me your so-called top 5 Because I got killed on Twitter by this dude when I said that Jalen Green was as for now, and I made it a point to say as for now. He fell my top 5 at the last game. But obviously, if you're looking back, he's probably still the best player, top 5. Because after that, you get like Jerry Alexander, Jalen Johnson, Corey Chris probably at number 10. So again, I don't know. Jalen Green's probably still there, but Jalen Green just looked way too raw and ineffectual last game for me to be convinced that he's that guy. But again, it's extremely early. But the thing about it is that these guys, again, only have 15 games where you're not really getting – you're just basically showcasing what you have. They said hold on, I'll need it. You're just showcasing what you're bringing over from the high school game, right? So they said Jalen Green looks. Hey, I'm just saying you're not drafting in this draft. I'm not sure if you're drafting a RJ Hampton at number 5. I'm just saying RJ Hampton's come on a little bit because again, I think more so raw ability, right? I think one highlight I saw the other night was him having this this fast break dunk, but. Is he that guy? I don't know. We'll see about Jalen Green. Again, there's upside to him, but he's really raw. Number 13 drives, gets that blocked by Pukaseski. Nice block by Pukaseski. Now he brings down the ball. Looks a little bit quicker than what I saw in okay, got a little hezzy, shoots a mid-range. That misses. Okay. Yeah, he got a little hezzy dribble to him. Got Jalen Green with the ball. Let's see what he does. Again, he has to work on his left, but he gets the ball stolen. Turnover by Green, gets it out to be chasing Randall for the layup. That misses, but Jalen Green gets the rebound. Nice rebound by Jalen Green. Brings up the ball. Yeah, Jared Jack. He's looking for the poster by Kuminga. Kuminga in the post. Again, that's something that he exhibited last game that looked really good. Kuminga in the post against number 3. Fakes a shot, kicks it out. Nice pass at 13 down below. Good move by Kuminga. Again, Kuminga underrated. Not say underrated, but you've seen him exhibit a good deal of his facilitation and court awareness. Underrated for a guy coming in. Looks very composed. Let me say it's underrated, but it looks very composed. Suits everybody in the chat, man. If you just hit the likes, man, support the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Pukaseski on the dribble against number 11. Razzle Dazzle shoots the mid-range. Look good, but he just can't get it to fall yet. Got Jared Jack with the ball. Kuminga asking for it, but they get out to number 11, gets fouled. Foul before the shot. So let me look at this OKC Blue team. Got Pukaseski, Chason Randall, Antonius Cleveland, who they just showed before the game started, is actually putting up some numbers. Moses Brown, not putting up some numbers. I think it was, last year, maybe in the G League he was. They're showing some of his numbers. I don't really know much about this OKC Blue. I sent the link, Clutch B Ball, if you wanted to join. Sent it twice, actually. They get out to you got Deshaun Nix, guy who I said I got a little bit mad at because he just looks out of shape compared to Jalen Green for the 3 top of the key, and that misses. And also, does anyone realize that Jalen Green has somewhat of an inconsistent shot form at times? That gets stolen. Amir Johnson again. Mitch Robinson got to watch out for that.
Yo, what's up, man?
Pal, salute, man. We got Clutch B-Ball TV, man. Salute, bro.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Omer Yitzka. Omer with a nice little hook shot. Yeah, I don't know who the hell that is. You get out to Jalen Green again, drives on his left, shoots the mid range, and it's good. Nice shot.
That's a good shot. All right.
Sometimes he shoots like here, and then sometimes you kind of put in another pass. So Omer Y. Sometimes in the deep shots, he shoots kind of like lower from the chest. So someone's definitely gonna have to work with him on that because he ain't gonna get no development here in the G League. I don't think. Another shot by Knicks that rims in and out. Pukaseski with the rebound.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be in this draft too, right? Deshaun Nix.
Yeah, Deshaun Nix. Yeah, not that impressed with him. He got fat too from high school.
I noticed. I was like, why is he built like that?
Yeah, if you look at his high school pics like dogs, he's not that big, man. He kind of let himself go.
And he doesn't have a long wingspan or anything either.
Nah.
Do you watch this game online? Didn't you have any links to watch the game online?
No, I don't have any links to watch it online. Yo, salute to Kodak Vlogs, man. Salute to AO Pal. Yeah, we in here. Pukaseski missed the shot. He can't get no touch. Pukaseski reminds me of like a less aggressive Chet Holmgren. I don't know why they look.
He's in high school right now, right?
Yeah.
He's
Deshaun
like-
Nix with the Allington Green.
Damn.
Woo!
Yeah,
Nice
he's in
movement by
Monty
Green. Nice
Bates
movement by
class,
Green. I'll give him that. Athleticism. Deshaun Nix. As fat as his arms look, this dude needs some condition, bro. What the hell?
Oh.
Green resets on the defense. Misses, but it'll be IGN's ball. Suit to the new Knicks. Salute. TL, salute. Hinton Murphy, you want to join? Let me know. He said, Kuminga go number 1 or 2. Ooh, I don't know about that.
No, he'll probably go like 4 maybe because I have Suggs
think-
going 3.
If he shows out here, he could go 3, but you still got, I think Mobley might take that 3 spot. It's going to be a toss-up.
Oh, yeah. I'm very high on Mobley.
Because you got Cade, Suggs. I think Suggs is going 2. Now, Suggs might fall just because it's like he may look a little bit overrated just because he's on such a stacked team.
Yeah, aren't they undefeated?
Say it again?
Are they undefeated right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 1. They're like literally – it might be them and Baylor. Baylor's also another team that's freaking pretty disgusting.
Trying to think that guard that goes to Baylor. He's in the draft. What's his name?
Butler.
Jared Butler, yeah.
Jared Butler, yeah. Deshaun Nix with the ball. Drives on his left for the layup, and that misses. Rebound. Some random on number 8. No offense. I have no idea who these –
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, he was about that. That's a sloppy basketball. Holy crap. Number 8, Jalen Horde, 6'8" forward from Wake Forest, a.k.a. France. I don't remember seeing a big man as mobile as Mobley in years. Yeah, Mobley. Now, someone asked, I think it was Coach – was it Coach or somebody else saying if he – or maybe Hinton. I forgot, we were talking about if he looks like a it reminds you of a Chris Bosh. Evan Mobley.
I could see that in a way. I'm not completely sold on his jump shot.
Mhm.
Mobley's jump shot. It's not like lightning quick or anything. It seems like there's a little bit of a hitch in it. I don't know if you've noticed it. It might just be me though.
Evan Mobley. Let me see. Watch a USC game of the highlights in a while. I've just been loading up on like Suggs games. Because I'm gonna do some scouting videos of them. I make it a priority to at least watch 10 videos on each player.
Yeah.
And just because ESPN, they'll watch. Not ESPN. Well, ESPN is, but YouTube. Luckily, some guys they upload the whole games to YouTube, but then YouTube has found ways to take them out. So, see, and Evan Mobley's actually been killing it. So he's averaging what, like 17 and 9 or something like that.
Yeah, on like crazy efficiency. And even if he doesn't have a crazy good 3-point shot, he's so skilled in the post.
Yeah. Only thing is he has to get stronger. 7'10" at 7. Sorry, 7 feet and 210. That's not going to cut it, bro.
Jeez.
He is skinny as hell. Someone said 200, but no, I don't. 200, he'd be sick. Like he'd be freaking dying. But
Someone said Lamar Odom.
yeah, he has a nice shot. He has a nice mid-range shot. Let me see a 3-point shooter. I forgot the form exactly. Oh yeah. He kind of loads up a little bit. Like
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine because I mean, so for most of the bigs out there, you're not going to find that many athletic bigs who's just going to run out to the perimeter in time. If you have a offense that has some movement to it, where you could pick and pop and get him out on the perimeter quick enough, I mean, I think he'll get the shot off. But it is kind of slow. It is like there is somewhat of a load up, just kind of slow to like jump with it. But and Deshaun Nix somehow gets it to no, is that Green? That's the other dude that looks like
It's Todd, I think.
Yeah, he looks like a Green and looks like a mix of Green. Yeah, he looks like looks like a lot of people. Holy crap! I was gonna say Green and Isaac Okoro, but he goes shoots his one, and
I see that with the hair.
The hair is like the mix of the face, but yeah, I kept confusing last game. I was like, who the hell is this dude, man? Alex Prime Sports, man, salute, bro.
What's going on? What's going on, Clutch Ball?
What's up, man?
Give it up, Alex.
So you got and Mr. Mix in the face just gave up the ball again. Sloppiness.
Jeez.
It's a sloppy basketball. Holy crap.
Ty Walker, salute.
He forced a shot. No foul, though. Number 60. Oh, is that Omer? I guess Blondie gets fouled first.
Yeah.
So you only got Deshaun Nix out of any of these so-called discernible guys that people are looking out for. Amir Johnson. That's not Omer. That's the other guy. I guess on KC Blue, but Amir Johnson. Mitch, if you want your career to be a lot better, you better use that. Use Amir Johnson as a cautionary tale, man. Same, all that rim running, all that stuff never translated into a so-called foundational player. He just got traded with the Sixers. He got traded. I think he was on the Raptors, and I think he got the big deal from the Celtics. Yo, salute, Choplo. How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, salute, God bless. Listen, I'm not have the headphones in yet, so I'm gonna be muted, yeah. But
Okay.
God bless. Salute the panel. Yo, G Ski, you know I love you. That's my
Salute,
big,
bro.
it's my big young homie.
Yeah, I love that hat, by the way, man. That hat is tough, bro.
Yo, you see, I put the pins on the joints.
You put extra. I like that logo, man. The firefighter emblem.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Salute.
Right now, we got some OKC Blue. I don't know who the hell this is. Looks like SGA a little bit. That's not Chasing Randall. Hold on. Remember that Horde? Jalen Horde? Oh, no, that's Josh.
Where's
Hall,
Chasing Randall at right now?
Say one more time.
Where's Chasing Randall at?
Oh, he's on the team. He's on OKC Blue. Oh, nice shot by number one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The mixed
I
kid.
like
Number
those.
7, excuse me. I said number 1. Todd. Let me see.
Oh, Ty Jerome. He was a beast at Virginia.
Oh. Yo, can I talk about another sport just for a second?
Talk about what?
I got the Royals just for a second. Kansas City Royals just for a second. I heard there's
The Royals. What's with the Royals?
they got Andrew Benintendi from Boston.
Who cares? The Royals beat my Mets in 2015-16. I don't give a damn. I know damn Royals. You still got Ned Yost. Those freaking.
No, we have Matt Matheny. We have Matheny.
Ned Yost, Alex. Who's that jerk left? I knew once the Royals beat the Toronto Blue Jays, we were going to lose. Just because Toronto was so robust, had really good hitting, but the Royals, I knew it was going to be fielding. He had that annoying second baseman I always wanted. He went to the Cubs after you guys. Switch hitter. He's good. He's actually old as hell. I think he just started declining. Oh my gosh, what is this guy's name? Or Jesus, what is this guy's name? I'm looking it up right now.
I'm looking it up real quick.
Hated this guy, man. Always got clutches against the Mets. He always got clutches against a lot of people, but holy crap, I hate this dude. What the hell is this dude's name?
No idea.
Wait a second, baseman.
Yeah, I'll have to look at Isaiah Todd more. I don't know.
It's Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist. Yeah, it's Ben Zobrist. I hated Ben Zobrist. Holy crap. Hated that dude, man. Always got clutch hits against the Mets, man. Be an 0-2, 1-2 count. He'll get some just weird reach out, other way singles. Like, dogs, how that? Like, he's such a good contact hitter.
Yo, Grandma, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just now, my pops was like, "Come here." I was like, "What happened?" I thought of this something. Look, I'm on the phone with my cousin, 2 cousins. We look at Serena Williams. I'm like, oh, she will beat you up, bro.
Yeah, she is.
She's from Australia. He's like, no, she's Russian.
No, she's pretty broad, man. She's a scary person. She's actually the only person I enjoy when I watch women's tennis. She's actually the only person I really enjoy. I don't watch tennis like that, but she's the only person I actually watch.
What, Serena Williams?
Yeah, because she's such an absolute beast relative to her, to other women. Like I watched that match where I forgot who she was playing, but she saved it, hit it so high in the end, LA actually into the net. And she won that one, but she's just an absolute beast. JMC 147 salute. He says Suggs is mad nice. Yes, he is. Suggs is an absolute beast. Salute to Nelly Nell, man. Salute to everybody, man. Anthony Alvarado, Adele Chapman, Sherman M. Salute to all you guys, man. The check work as well too. So
Suggs was my dream pick, and then we started winning. So
wait, who's your dream pick?
Jalen Suggs, Mobley.
Wait.
We started winning though. So
See how you just said that, little homie? I love you. God bless. But I think Freezy said Guillermo. Uncle Freezy said You better give him his flowers because we put you on to Suge this morning, right? Or no?
Freezy lies, bro. I literally did a video at the beginning of the college season where I was breaking down Suggs. Everybody knows I was on Suggs. I was on Cade. I put a video on BJ Boston. Literally, Freezy came on last week saying that Suggs was overrated to me and Nick G. So he didn't watch one game of Suggs. So do not let Freezy fool you guys. Freezy did, and I told Freezy the 3 games to watch because he was talking bad about Suggs, and now he changed it to that he put me on the Suggs. Trust me, Freezy does not put me onto any college play. He doesn't put me onto any player, period. He's trolling you guys. Trust that.
No. Hold on. I know, yeah, but you be trolling him too. Y'all guys got a great.
Oh no, it's all love with Freezy. Don't let Freezy. Don't believe what he's saying. He's saying that to troll me. He didn't put me onto Suggs whatsoever. Not even close. And Freezy can't tell you 3 games that Suggs has dominated and had really solid. He couldn't tell you 2.
So hold on. I'm not gonna lie to you. The other morning, right? We all left his show. He's like, about the bum rush. Grandma joint. He's on now. He cut it early. I was like, I'm in the car. We get on you, and he put the yo, salute, yo, listen. Uncle Fulio said Isaiah called him Cowabunga. Remember?
Oh yeah, last night, yeah. Because Isaiah can't pronounce it.
Cowabunga. But that dude, I was like, oh snap, Grandma, you know, I'm not watching these guys like my pops and y'all watch everything. And I'm like, man, that boy good, right? So you actually put me on to him. And
Suggs. I mean, there's a lot of talented players in this draft, man. And just because you focus on the players in this draft doesn't mean you don't want the Knicks to win. It's not mutually exclusive to focus on both. Nice layup by number 2. I got to look up these damn.
That was a good cut.
Right here. Who's this guy?
It's so funny though how much like Brandon Boston has dropped because he's been so disappointing. He's gonna have to go to like the most perfect situation for his development because he's so raw.
I agree. I agree to an extent, but if he gets some proper development, man, he could be really scary. I'll say that about him. But again, I'm not taking a chance on him. If he fell to the second round and we got 2 players, I would definitely take that. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good on Brandon Ball because again, UK right now is just they're trash in terms of coaching, in terms of you know what I mean. Like they just
they're terrible this year.
So I know you've been following the G League thus far. What does Alonzo Trier look like?
I haven't seen Alonzo Trier yet, so I was only following.
I think he had like 22 last night or the night before or something.
Yeah, he's gonna put up numbers, man. It's just I don't know, something happened with him. Something definitely happened to him. I don't know what. I think maybe some agent or something that he really ruined himself in it because it doesn't make sense for a 6'5" a guard who can score and give you buckets to not be in a league, to not get picked up by another team. It just doesn't make any sense. So it must have been something egregious that he did. Salute to Robert Parr, by the way. I agree. I told him that Cunningham is overrated. I'll take Suggs over Cunningham. I'm leaning towards Suggs over Cunningham. I like Cunningham a lot, but and I think that once Cunningham gets to NBA, if he has talent around him, he could shine. I think that he's advanced in regards to being a so-called scoring guard, but he's not quick. He's not overly fast. I think that his strength is he's very smart. He can catch you off dribble, especially on aggressive defenders. He can pick spots on the floor to shoot. He has a very highly poised game. But Suggs to me is just a little bit more dynamic. I think Suggs at the point guard position. He has a quick step. His facilitation, court awareness is tip top, and it doesn't get exhibited because in the Bulldog offense, there's a lot of spacing, a lot of pass off. You see a lot of dump offs to guys like Drew Timme, but when you see him in a pick and roll, he is absolutely excellent in the pick and roll. Like his court awareness is stupid. And even in the zones, I've seen him break zones against some top teams like Kansas. When Kansas was ranked at the beginning of the season, he killed Kansas with his court vision. Killed freaking Auburn, where he only had I think it was maybe 14 points, but his court vision defense were like tip top. I know he's only shooting 35-36% from 3, but trust me, when you see him shoot threes, go watch the Iowa game where he went 7 for 10 from 3. It was ooh. I take him over EP right now. I put him right now to be able to shoot threes versus EP. Number 9 with a nice but he misses. Nice spin.
What are your thoughts on Zaire Williams?
I haven't watched too much of him. Zaire Williams from Stanford. Did he have a slow start at first?
Yeah, he did. I don't know how he's done recently though. I just know he could shoot really well. That's all.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
know.
watch a little more of him. I was focusing on Moses Moody because I was having Suter, my dude on IG. We were talking about Moses Moody over Josh Christopher. And I was talking about how much upside Josh Christopher had, but he's not good at shooting threes. But Moses Moody had a higher floor where he's a 3-and-D guy who could just come in and fit in a Tom Thibodeau offense as that 3-and-D guy. Salute to my guy, Jay Boogie, man. He says Joe Wisecamp's about to be this year's Tyler Hero of the draft, straight steal. I'm going to definitely check him out, man. Joe's Wieskamp. I'm gonna check him out, man. We got Joe Madden in the building. Salute, Joe.
Yo, what's
Joe,
up?
God bless, Papa.
And we got Dem sitting down now. Jalen Green and Kuminga back in the game again. Want to see Jalen Green change of pace, use that left. I want to see Kuminga with his shot and his face-up game. And also defense. Nice defense by Kuminga to hold number 5. Number 5 takes a wild hook shot and then finishes up number 9 to do. Was it on UCLA, this dude, where his teammate?
Yeah, I remember he got arrested with LiAngelo. Because remember when LiAngelo like stole something?
Oh, that was.
Yeah, he was
Wait,
one
when
of
they sold like Lysol or something overseas.
Not Lysol. I think it's still like clothes or something, right? Or something stupid. Wasn't it like clothes or something?
I know LiAngelo stole like a pair of sunglasses or something.
Kuminga with the tough layup from the left off the pick and roll. Woo, this boy's a grown man. Nice move by number 35. That's not Chaser. I believe that's not 40 either. That is Melvin Frazier Jr. Nice dunk on a fast break. But look at my son Kuminga. Now, I'm sorry, he's not my son yet. But
What's his name? How you say his name? Kuminga.
Johnathon Kuminga.
Kuminga, like jollof rice. Listen, if you know about jollof rice, if you know about some futo, right, and some
What the hell? First of all, it's
Nigerian food, you gotta know how to cook
jollof rice. It's not jollof rice, and it's not fufu.
jollof rice.
It's fufu.
Fufu, right? That dough, and then the thing you dip it in. You gotta know how to
soup. Is any soup? It's different soups.
It's a soup.
They're different soups. So I know now Americans are doing this TikTok challenge where they eat a goosey or okra.
Eat goosey.
I hate okra soup, but now everybody, Nigerian food. When I was younger, everybody used to say Nigerian food smell there. Now everybody wants to eat Nigerian food. So, but look, I'm happy that people are eating it now. So salute to everybody's eating it. Even though goosey is like one of my favorite soups to eat. I just love the grainy. But salute to everybody that likes fufu now. But yeah, you guys used to get on us back in the day, man. Us Nigerians had to stick together, man. Cover
y'all don't know about jollof rice.
Jollof rice is great, man. Jollof rice is great. But everybody in Africa thinks they can make jollof rice, man. So let me see. Salute to the channel. Jay Boogie, thank you so much, man. Joe of Iowa is about to be next time. I'm gonna check him out though. Even though I was just I watched Garza a little bit, man. Garza reminds me of like a canter, like a stiffer canter, right? And I was listening to the Game Theory podcast, and they were talking about Garza, like how he's like, what they call him? Is it not a throwdown? A throw? I forgot what the term is for like those centers who can like they got offensive rebound just because they get good positioning, but like he projects as like they're saying that he projects as like a mid-tier center, right? He's not like, you know what I mean, like his moves. I mean, he's just not that good, but he's always somehow around getting offensive rebounds. You know, he's just one of these high-level centers, but not probably going to pan out to be this high-level center in the NBA. And another guy too, even I didn't have to hear this from the Game Theory. Another guy who's killing it right now, Gonzaga, Drew Timme. He's just one of those guys not going to be, I don't think he's going to be one of these high, unless he finds a way to space out his game. Jalen Green uses the pitch, shoots his shot. Again, he has like a weird release. It sometimes looks like knocks from here, and then from outside, he kind of pushes it.
What's the score? My ESPN's acting up, so it's not letting me log in.
30-26, OKC Blues up about 4. But right now, Kuminga, last play had a nice drive over the left.
Kuminga, who's better, Kuminga or?
Right now, I mean, it's just toss up. I think Kuminga. I think they both only got like 2. Or they don't have many points. Kuminga just has taken some better looking shots. Jalen Green, his shot was off of alley, and then he's missed a few mid ranges. His shot form just looks a little. It looks when his mid range, it looks like knocks a little bit, and then when it's from the outside, it looks he kind of like pushes it a little bit like LaMelo. So Green. Yeah, Green. It's kind of like it reminds you a little bit like LaMelo from outside. Mm-hmm. Not as high schoolish, but it looks more like push office from outside. So
well, Melo's hitting him. Melo's like 30.
Right. Melo's hitting him now, but
and that's what everyone was complaining about with him going out of the draft. can he shoot?
Including me.
Yeah,
That's
and he's hooping, and I'm like, if the Knicks went and drafted him, he'd have been a bust. But the fact that the Knicks didn't,
I'm not.
it's just the Knicks' luck. If we moved up for him, he would have been garbage. But the fact that he's gone to somebody else is doing good.
That's good.
Oh.
I'm not sure because you run so much pick and roll that we would have tried to find ways to hide him. Like I was having an argument the other day with Simon, and some dude who didn't even listen to the freaking conversation correctly was talking about, oh, I heard the first 12 minutes you got killed on the Rubio thing, and I'm like, dogs, look, I've watched Rubio and I've watched Elfrid Payton. Rubio is a better offensive guard all around than Elfrid Payton. Any scout would tell you that. I don't know what people see with Elfrid Payton. And people talking about, oh, Rubio's having, but Rubio, I think he was hurt this to start the season, and he's on a rebuilding team. Rubio was literally one of the better building blocks. I would say building blocks, excuse me. One of the better offensive players on that team that helped to expand Devin Booker's game. Like once they got a point guard, they brought on Amani Williams. That Phoenix Suns team, especially in the bubble, were looking a lot better. And one of the reasons was that you had a legit facilitator to take the ball out of Booker's hands and make him a lot more effective. Like we're sitting here talking about Elfrid Payton. Oh, Elfrid Payton's
Elfrid Payton's he's the worst starting.
Jalen Green, nice take with the layup. Good. Okay, Jalen Green, the nice little start and stop drive to the basket off the right. But yeah, people talking about Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton has worse assist numbers this year on a better team, and we're one of the worst. We're one of the worst offense. We're probably I think we're still the worst offensive team. Jalen Green throws it up, but I missed the alley, and they called a foul on the ground.
That's like
again.
the Knicks trying to throw an alley, brother.
Yeah. Jalen Green, look at this. Okay, use the pick, start and stop a little bit, traps the defender on the hip, gets it. Okay. And you know that he's gonna be, if he came to the Knicks, you know Tom Thibodeau's gonna be definitely using that trap the defender on the hips. 8 points, 4 for 7 from the field. Yes, 4 for 7 from the field. Yeah,
you know what is annoying me about what the Knicks are doing now? We're going into mediocrity. We're not gonna. Mavs are gonna start winning games. We're gonna have 2 picks.
Jalen Green is by the way.
One in the late lottery, one in the mid-first round in a year where it's probably the best draft in about 10 years, and the Knicks decide to win the year before. And it's not like they're going to go and win a chip or compete in a playoff. They're going to go to the playoffs to get swept.
Oh, nice dunk.
Unless they're making a big trade is coming, but
the channel's on ESPNU if you could get it. ESPNU.
What is it?
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I was just answering Zay real quick. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was just answering. And when I do that, guys, I'm not trying to cut you off. You keep talking. I'm just trying to say it for the guys in the chat. So keep going.
Yeah. See, I don't know what the Knicks are trying to do. They're trying to make a push for the playoffs, but how far do they think they're going to go with this team? And
why not that far, man? But people like the thing
they're trying to change the culture. They're trying to change the culture by winning, but at the same time, teams like the Suns get better. How did they get better? They built it through the draft.
And people keep saying, well, the Nuggets are only, but there are a bunch of examples where guys have drafted decently and built. Literally the Raptors right now, who literally started off slow, and now I believe are they 10 and 13, 11, 13? Literally, they have a bunch of undrafteds and second rounders.
Yeah.
Like,
they just paid $20 million to a guy that was undrafted.
Right. And that was but people think it's like, oh, we got to trade. I'm like, we're not even close to the Eastern Conference Final. What are you trading? Teams are going to fleece you because you don't have the players. That's what I'm saying. Knicks fans, it's like we get one small little treat, and now we want a whole buffet, and we're not ready to we're not ready to have a Bradley Bill. A Bradley Bill's averaging 30 points, and their team is not winning. Does anybody know what complimentary basketball is? This is why people look at Rubio.
Better with us, though, Guillermo. I think he'd be better with us, but it's not a championship team.
Bro, that's not. I don't care what.
They're getting too hungry. They're seeing that we're winning games at the beginning of the year. Oh, we want to rebuild. We want to build it through the draft. They win a couple of games. They're like 4 games below 500. Now everyone thinks playoffs. I think they can make the playoffs, but I don't want to make the playoffs to go get swept and then screw up our draft stock in this draft. Unless you're planning on trading the picks and bringing in Beal or Levine or somebody of that caliber. I swear to God, if they trade picks for Oladipo, I'm gonna lose my mind.
They can't do that. By the way, Johnathon Kuminga has 7 points, 3 for 8 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3, 2 assists, 2 steals. Jalen Green has 8 points, 4 for 8 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, 3 rebounds, no assists, 2 turnovers.
What I seen with Kuminga, because I watched the playback of the last game. I'm probably gonna have to do that with this. My ESPN's acting up, but What I see with Kuminga is if he can get that 3-ball going, he's going to be the number 1 pick.
Ooh,
I
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. He got to get his dribble up too, man. I think Cade is a little bit more advanced than him at this point.
Cade will be the number 1 pick, the same as Zion. Marketing. It's not going to be John Moran should have been the number 1 pick, but they picked Zion because marketing. Not basketball.
Oh, nah. See, this is what I'm saying. Yo, I got killed on NBK. I remember the day everybody called me crazy. I said I'm taking John Morant over Zion.
Yeah.
I've seen the Zion, and again, I've seen this game before. Athleticism, bro. Give me John Morant, and John Morant was elevating a team that had. Does anybody know anybody from Murray State? Where any of his teammates are from Murray State? That team.
They're all probably working in construction or something.
They probably all have 9-to-5 jobs, which is I have a 9-to-5. Hey, salute to you. They're not slipping the NBA. John Morant was that type of player. You could see it. People are like, oh, it was a shoot 3 ball. Well, he's shooting 36.3%, and I think it was off of like 3 attempts last season.
Yet again with the Knicks, 1 pick away from Steph Curry, 1 pick away from John Morant, 1 pick away. Who else was there? There was somebody else, another point guard that we're 1 pick away from.
Well, we could have had Donovan Mitchell, but someone wanted to go to sleep. So during the workouts, and people keep saying, "Oh, we draft." I'm like, but we had dumb regime. If you trust the regime, then I trust them to make better decisions with more leverage. When you're making draft picks, you have more leverage. When you're making a trade like that, you really have to discern whether that player is going to elevate you and whether he was worth you not having potential beast that you could have drafted. If we go into next year and we have talent and we have discernible talent where it's like, okay, you want to trade an RJ, you want to trade an Obi, you want to trade these guys for that so-called closer, that next guy, I have no problem with it. But let's do it next year when we have a better vision as to we have one of the worst offenses right now. We're literally winning games by the skin of our teeth in terms of coaching and his tank is almost on E in terms of, when I say he's on E, but we're overusing Randall to the point it's like we don't really have much of consistency elsewhere from Randall. Let us at least get 1 or 2 other players that you can build with that may have high floors. You say, okay, we got a Kuminga. I'm not saying Kuminga. It could be Corey. Somebody that's like, all right, he gives us this blah, blah. You could trade it over. You could move on from whoever else you want to put in the package for a Levine, who is that type of guy. But right now, no. And I'm not doing it with this draft.
And they're going to either trade the picks for somebody or they're going to trade up. They're not taking 3 rookies. Thibodeau ain't taking no 3 rookies. All 3 picks are going to be packaged for somebody or to move on.
Maybe. And people keep saying, oh, why would you do all this flexibility now? But flexibility is flexibility. Just because you have the flexibility, it doesn't mean, they could be preparing, but you can also get denied. People could be like, well, I don't want to give you such and such for Zach LaVine. You got to give me more. And be like, okay, well, I guess,
No, wait. The thing is that people are on about, oh, we're going to have to give up a haul for Zach LaVine. Wait till the offseason because Zach LaVine will be an expiring contract and the price is going to go down because they know he's not going to re-sign. So Chicago will have no leverage.
Tough take by number 13. Again, we watch these games. Sheesh. Oh, Jalen Green defends, makes what's his name, drive baseline Pukasevsky with the ball. Dribble. Ooh. Okay, Pukasevsky got a little dribble, carrying a little bit, but they don't call carry anymore.
Pukasevsky
nice. Oh,
he has skill. It's just
for a big man. What is he? 7'1", about 200 pounds. He's a skinny.
Joe, do you know Chet Holmgren, the kid in high school?
Yeah, I don't want him. My God.
I said that too.
But looking at the dude, he's so ugly.
He
is. I mean, what is he? 7'2", 180 pounds.
He is gangly as hell, bro. But you know what's weird about him?
They're gonna break him. He's gonna be another kid.
Yeah, he looks. But you know what I like about him? He got fired. Even though I'm not, I obviously I would take Imani based on and Jalen Green with the beautiful reset.
Who else is in that draft? Is there much in that? Is the 2022 draft stacked too?
I don't know, but someone on my channel said that look out for it because they're players. I saw Imani Bates and Chet Holmgren. He mentioned a few other players. I got to do more research, but I just been so focused on this draft for the most part. Jalen Green, they call a foul, I guess, for chasing Randall, but that was nice giddies.
I don't know what the Knicks are gonna do. It's annoying me. It's like what are we trying to do? We're trying to build a winning culture by getting knocked out in the first round of the playoffs and then screwing up the draft stock.
I actually don't mind it. I'd rather Knicks not tell me nothing. I don't want to know anything they're doing. I want them to have. And Kuminga gets the ball, so another thing Kuminga's gonna have to work on is dribble. He didn't even put the ball down. He's holding it. Just got so Pukasevsky with the 3, and that misses. Pukasevsky, if you can refine that, chasing misses that shot. Kuminga gets a rebound, fast break. The numbers pull up. 13 gets back out to Kuminga. 3 from the wing. You could tell that shot. He didn't load up on that shot properly. Once he gets his form, but see, that's the thing about him and Cade. Ooh, Pukasevsky almost gets a rebound. Cade is just a lot more composed with shooting. His form is a lot better shooting wise. Another shot by Jack. That misses. Omer Yipibib catches a rebound. Cade Cunningham. It's weird. It's Cade Cunningham, even though they played. They're finally ranked now. I don't know if they still are. They were 23 the other game.
Do you think they're going to go to the tournament?
They might lose first round, bro. They might lose because they don't really got anything else but Cade. And Cade,
I don't know if Kentucky's going to go to the tournament. Like,
no, they're not ranked, dogs. They're like how many games below 500? Kuminga with the 3. Finally. Kuminga has a weird, like he doesn't jump high, but like the arm form is okay. But when he doesn't get the jump off properly, like that last 3, it looks awkward. It looks bad. Like you could just tell, like, Jared Jack.
I don't know what Kuminga be like beside RJ.
That's what Stephen Fox was talking about. He doesn't think he'll fit alongside RJ. He has to shoot better to fit. Ooh, Omer with the he tried to embarrass number 13, but he got fouled to go into the line.
Yeah, I just think Kispert is gonna be nice beside RJ because the shooting. Right. The kid is not just a shooter; he can put it on the floor too and go to the hole. He's like Joe Harris, but the ability to be Clay.
He does not. Oh my God! This crap all the time with Joe. He don't got handles like that, bro. Like this guy, Joe, is trying to sauce these guys, bro.
Play was the same numbers on the same thing in college.
The numbers don't mean jack. It's about the
everyone
play, bro. He don't. I was seeing what's the name pull up in not. Oh, I've seen the film of him pulling up. Oh, nice pass, but turnover to Pukasevsky, number 2. Try to get it to the dude number 7, who we said looks like Jalen Green and a few other players. Just a mismatch. It'll be OKC's ball.
Guillermo, what's your dream draft? Like a realistic one, not
realistic. Okay, you can ask me my dream.
Not Cade and Green, but I mean like
a realistic draft of where we're going right now.
What's the 2 picks, or what is the 2 picks you're moving up to go get if he's there?
If I'm moving up to get,
but you might have to give up a lot to move up in this draft. You might have to give up the 2022 pick too, or the other Dallas pick to move up. Because I don't see in the top 7 or 8, I don't see teams trying to move back. It's not like last year's or this draft pass that teams didn't care. No one wanted picks in this draft pass.
If I can't get to 5, I ain't moving up.
If you can't get to 5,
if I can't get in the top 5, I'm not moving up. I don't want to do that because I want one of the 5 guys. That's I'm looking at 2 guys now. And the other 3, if I can't get none of those 5 guys, I'm not moving up.
Was it Cade, Suggs, Mobley, Green,
Kuminga?
Kuminga before Green.
5.
Then you got guys like Zaire. You got Moses Moody. You got Kispert.
Yeah, I'll wait for those.
Sharif.
Because I think one of the top 5.
Too small.
It's too small. His shot is a little. He's
6 foot. He's 6 foot on his tippy toes. Kid's tiny, but he can ball. I just don't like the fact that if he could shoot, it'd be different. But the fact that he's small and he can't shoot.
Try to force.
Trey Young's small, but he's a light out shooter. Like if
right, and he has. I think he's a little bit more quicker than Sharif.
Sharif's a good playmaker though. He's a nice passer.
Yeah, Trey Young's
just the shooting puts me off him.
Halftime.
I don't want to draft another guy that can't shoot.
This is a tough one, man, because they're players that I wouldn't mind taking without moving. Like if I can't move to the top 5, I gotta have Kispert somewhere because I do want a sharpshooter. This team badly needs even if it's just a wing who would just give you just open shots. Give me guys gonna make 2 or 3 threes. Even that, just a game. I'm not depending on no Reggie Bullock or none of that crap.
What if they trade for Redick? What if they trade for JJ?
I'd still.
JJ's a little older though.
I know he's almost done.
Yeah,
he's almost done. No defense.
I'd still take Kispert and keep JJ for a year.
That's fine. Kispert could move. He moves well off the ball, and he could give you threes like.
And he's a 3. He's a bona fide 3. That's what we need. We don't have a 3.
Another guy. So there's some other guys I would definitely look out for. I like the kid Jared Butler from Baylor.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. If you can't get Cade or Suggs, are you taking a point guard? Because I don't know if the rest of them are
see,
reliable.
do you? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you force yourself for Sharif or a Bo Knight in terms of guards. But if you have like these weird tweener guards, like an
No, but I mean like a point guard, an actual point guard, not a combo.
But they're not. But how many other? There's no real
point guards anymore.
Yeah, it's like
no,
like
but I don't like. But Bo Knight's he's on bona fide too. Like I don't think you could put him at the one.
He's a combo guy. He's a volume guy, and he's not even that good of a outside shooter. So you just get him like another. I can't even say
another RJ. Another
RJ. But Jared Butler you could put him at the 2 and be fine with it. You know what I mean? Desumu.
We need a trade because we need a point guard. That's as simple as that. That's how you're going to unlock.
But you can't. But who are you going to force yourself to get?
It's either trade or draft. But if it's not Cade or Suggs, I don't know what point guard there is. You have Cooper, Butler.
Let me see.
Springer.
But see, this is another issue, right?
Springer is nice, but the thing is, Springer doesn't get a lot of minutes.
With Tibbs' system, if you can't score at the point guard, he doesn't really want to play you.
Yeah,
this is why Frank is not playing. Like Frank does not score from the one position. Like everybody wants to put him at the 1, 2, or 3, but in the big picture of things, on this team now, he's a 1 and he doesn't score from the 1. So that's why Frank doesn't play.
Doesn't score. Period. You're looking at
he doesn't.
Pick that averages 6, 1, and 1.
And he doesn't. So
the same with Knox and Kevin Wright tried to tell me that Frank and Knox.
Oh my gosh! Please,
you guys are gonna be mad at me from earlier, but the reason why y'all don't want to make this trade for Bradley Beal is because we missed on Knox, we missed on Frank. You know, so if we didn't miss on those guys, I think everybody would be down with the Beal trade because we'd be loaded. And actually, we wouldn't need him because we'd be loaded.
You'd have guys you could trade off the top. We don't have it like that. So you're giving up a lot for Bradley Beal. And Bradley, look, if you told me if you told me we could get Chris Webber, that's different. Chris Webber, everywhere he goes, you go into the playoffs, and he's that type of player. We're not getting an impact player like that with Bradley Beal. I'm sorry, if you're averaging 30 points a game, your team should be a lot better than 6 and 15. I'm just sorry.
They put a bit of trash around him, though.
It doesn't matter.
This is the thing, though. Like you're looking at it as him getting 30 points a game on a bad team, but he's still going to get 20 on this team, and that 20 is still going to help. And this team is not winning a championship.
He got 25.
It's going to help, but he's 6'3". He doesn't play defense. And yes, is he a closer? Yes. Do we need that badly? Yes. But when you talk about his impact, we don't know what his impact will be on the team, especially if you trade an RJ or Randall.
But he's still giving you relief because he's giving you space. You can't leave him.
But you're gonna be trading who? You're gonna be trading RJ and probably quickly.
I'm not giving you RJ.
Okay, but then if we're talking about having Bill on this team, let's do that with the idea that either RJ and Randall plus quickly are going.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, if not, then let's not try to project these guys playing with the because it's not going to happen. You are not getting out of this draft or out of this Bradley Beal trade without giving up your best player, which is
that's why you. But see, that's why you have that. But see, this is why you have the picks. Like we have 22 picks until 2027. You're gonna have to give up 4 picks. You're gonna have to give up. If you're not giving up RJ and Randall, you give me 4 or 5 picks, bro. That's fine. Because remember, because I still have the 2 Maverick picks. So it does. So for me, I'm only giving up 3 of my picks.
Guillermo, the trade that I was thinking could get it done was you can give them Mitch, Obi, the 2 picks this year, the Dallas pick 2023, and a pick swap.
And you still have all your picks. Like I don't think people are really seeing it that way. You're looking at it as you're giving away a haul, and yes, you are, but you're not. But you're not leaving empty like you left with the Melo trade.
Yeah,
like you're not empty.
Yeah, because of lack of players. But I'm just saying, like,
the thing about though, Guillermo, trading for Beal. When you get Beal in here, you still have money to get another max guy that'll come in.
The funny thing is, like, when we trade for Melo, right? And people are like, "Yo, we screwed for free." Like, free agency is not a given.
Exactly.
Like, people make it seem like is there like, oh, we can set. A lot of people don't want to come here. And even if we improve with a guy like Tom Thibodeau, bring up people don't even want to go to Washington. As good as Bradley Beal is, I don't hear people clamoring to go. And granted, they had Otto Porter, they had John Hall, right? So
there's only 3 places in this league to go. LA, Miami, and New York.
I didn't see people clamoring to go and play with Bradley Beal even before those 3 guys got those big deals.
There's only 3 places to go though. There's here in New York, there's LA, and then there's Miami. I think those are the 3 places.
Anthony, thank you. And even then, a team like the Wizards gonna be like, well, the picks are nice, but I still need a discernible player that we could build from now versus.
And we're not doing the deal because I'm telling you, I'm starting with Randall. I'm not giving you Randall, and I'm not giving you RJ.
Then it's not gonna happen.
Then there's no deal. There's no deal to be had.
Quickly. Would you throw in quickly?
You have to.
I might throw in quickly. I would have to throw in quickly.
You have to.
But you know what? If I throw in quickly, I'm keeping. But see, this is the thing. I'm gonna negotiate it to where look, you can have quickly, but you're gonna give me Mitch. Like I'm not gonna we're gonna it's a negotiation. They
will look at this and be like, you know, guys, we'll just go to the Kings. We'll go to the Denver Nuggets. We'll get a first. We'll get MPJ and we'll get Bobo.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool with me. He's in the West. I don't have to beat you.
I agree.
Bradley Beal's going to have a say on where he goes. He's been there that long as a veteran. They respect where he wants to go. Same as James Harden, all them. Them start like Bradley Beal's coming up as an all. Like he'll be the first starter guard out of the East and the All-Star. Like he's getting up to that level, and he's been there long enough. Wherever he wants to go, they'll send him and they'll work it out.
Okay, all right. So think about this, right? Let's say you gave him Obi, Quickly, Frank, and Knox, and gave him 3 picks, and you still get to keep Mitch, RJ, and Randall.
I throw Mitch in there because I think.
But what I'm saying is, what if you could give? What if you didn't have to give him Mitch?
3 picks and what else again?
Quickly, Obi, Frank, and Knox.
That's not happening.
But you're giving them picks, like you're giving them more picks. Would you still do it?
It's not gonna happen, man.
But what if you?
You know, at this point, I'm good with not making no trades this year. I'm good.
I'm cool with it. Either way,
I just don't see. When I watch Bradley Beal, right? Understand me? So I just feel like I rather gamble on impact from more development and then better choice at draft, right?
Okay, now
I feel like a guy like Obi. I felt like was a Leon Rose guy, and I feel like Tom Thibodeau. I felt like Quickly was a Tom Thibodeau guy, and obviously Quickly has shown a lot quicker, no pun intended, than Obi. I feel like they might give him a little bit more leeway in this draft. Obviously, hopefully, BJ Boston is nowhere near around the picks, but they might give him more leeway to make those decisions, and they might pick some. They might even with the late lottery picks, they might pick some legit keepers, like some legit beasts. I'd rather go with that than trade for a guy like Bradley Beal, who to me, I don't think the numbers are great. They look great on the surface. I just don't think he's that type of guy to bring you over. I just don't feel for him. Now, Zach LaVine is a little bit different. I like Zach LaVine. I'd rather go next year and make a trade for Zach LaVine. We get better picks. And salute to LKV, man. LKV, man, salute to you, bro. As long as you're not trolling, man. He says he's a Nets Cavs fan. How are you a Nets and a Lord Jesus, these guys. You know what? You remind me of and Joe would know this. Joe, you know when they sell those scarves of like Manchester City, Manchester United?
Yeah, the half and halves.
The half and halves, and it's just like the only people who buy that are just the fair weather fans and like tourists, because like no one will wear a Manchester United Liverpool half and half scarf. It'd be like, bro, do you want to get killed? So, granted, he's a Nets and Cavs fan. They don't have a rivalry, but it's just like, dog, Nets and a Cavs fan.
Yeah. That's what I love about the Premier League. It's rivalries. Like, I was at a Chelsea game. I got jumped by Arsenal fans.
What?
Yeah. They
Yo,
crazy. It's like Eagles-Giants games. It's like Eagles-Cowboys.
Yes.
All them, like, it's the Premier League. Like, you go to if you're going to a Man City, Man United game, you're prepared to get jumped.
Iverson vlogs. I legit, I don't like you whatsoever. Suns, I don't mind. I hate the Steelers. I'm a Jets fan. 2004, when we missed the 2 field goals to beat guys in the playoffs.
Salute, brother.
And then 2000, no, screw that too. 2010, 2011, when the Steelers beat my Jets. Even though we beat you in the regular season, where Mark Sanchez threw the naked bootleg in the snow to beat you guys, we lost that game. Oh no, we beat you in that game, and in the playoffs, 3rd and 6. We were coming back 3rd and 6. We lost you guys, I think, 19-24. And freaking Roethlisberger completes on a rollout. Oh, if we had that, bro, Lord, that hurts my soul, man. I went to school in Pittsburgh. I hate the Steelers with a passion. I hate the Yinzes, the stupid, the terrible towel, that ugly yellow. Oh, I hate everything about the Steelers. But welcome, bro. Welcome to the channel, man. Yeah. Screw you, though.
Always remember, too, as we get closer to trade deadlines and all that, deals get smaller. So the deal's gonna get
I think they might do all of Depot. I think they might do
They
all
have
of
less
Depot.
leverage. They're gonna get the deal off.
Yeah,
I think they might do all of Depot if it's cheap because
Ooh,
I don't want
Victor.
I'll take him if he's cheap, but if he's any first round picks or any assets, I don't want him. Because I think you can get him on the cheap because Houston know he's walking anyway. My fear is if we give up assets for him. Huh?
You know who I can see dealing for him, bro? I'm not out, because they already got that score off the bench. I'm not sure if he'd be
Portland,
because they don't got McCollum. I was gonna say Utah, but they already got Jordan Clarkson off the bench, and you don't want a ball hog.
Miami might do
30% usage.
Miami might do
What
it.
would Miami give up?
Well, you're gonna see with Miami. Look, the deal starts
They're
with
going to
Tyler
call
Hero.
the first thing they're going to do is like, give me Hero, give me Duncan Robin. That's not going to happen though. They didn't even want to give up them guys for Harden, so they're not going to give them up for Oladipo.
Yeah, you're not gonna give up Oladipo, but
see, that's exactly what I'm saying about the Knicks trade. Like, do you see the Heat not giving up Hero and Robinson? That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving you RJ, and I'm not giving you Randall. So it doesn't. So this is what I'm trying to say. Who are you going to make the deal with? Because in the big picture things, they're gonna walk.
Yeah, Oladipo is going to go to Miami. He's made it clear that he wants to go to Miami. So wherever he goes, he's just going to walk. That's why I think the trade is going to be cheap, because teams know that there's not a guarantee he's going to sign.
I
would take him and do a sign and trade depending on what I was giving up too.
Yeah,
so.
But
let me say something real
I'm
quick,
not
man.
doing it unless it's a sign and trade.
Sorry to cut you guys off. Let me just say a quick shout out to everybody, man. Joel Williams, salute, man. Wayne Peterson, salute. Cully, salute, bro. LK Lives, man. Please subscribe to the channel, man. This is my first time seeing you here before. I apologize, but subscribe to the channel, man. It's all love here, bro. C-Mac, man, salute. Sherwin M, salute. Tech Jones, salute. Yeah, I'm chilling. I just hate the Steelers, bro. I hate the Steelers with a passion, man. Judson L, salute, man. Jarrell Williams, salute. We ain't bummed this year, bro. We got Robert Saleh. We got Mike LaFleur. We good. Or Matt LaFleur, whichever one. The brother who's going to run that West Coast offense. Might get Zach. Zach Wilson this year. Even though Urban Myers, I'm hoping he picks Justin Fields. Please, just one time in the Jets life. Just give us that.
Do you think you're getting Watson or no?
Watson's awesome. I mean, JJ Watt's out, so Watson's definitely probably going to get traded. I think they're doing it that they're trying to drop his value by saying, "Oh, he's not going nowhere." I definitely think he's going. They're just trying to drum up his value. But now that Watson's going, he's definitely JJ. They're going to be rebuilding. So
since he says I'm not coming back, then they're going to have to get the deal done. He hasn't said that yet. So when he says I'm not coming back,
they're doing that on purpose. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, he's untouchable. He's going, bro. There's no way. Why wouldn't you give up Watson now? And literally, I wouldn't say is one of the better draft. And it's going to have some wide receivers. It's going to have some a few O-line guys. It's going to have some edge rushers. With guys like Rosario, the kid from Miami, he might get drafted late first just because he didn't play this season. So you got talent. You know what I mean? This is a draft to reload. So
so it would be smart to trade him.
They said JJ Watt going to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay got a lot of free agents this year. Chris Godwin.
I think he's going to go to Green Bay. I think he's
going home. Yeah, I would think he's going home too.
Oh, make one more run for Aaron Rodgers. Oh,
yeah. I only see him going two places, home or Tampa. Like that's the only thing I can see.
Get my boy Aaron Rodgers. Look, I'm a Jets fan through and through. But Aaron Rodgers, man, that's my favorite quarterback, bro. That dude is absolute sex on the field, man. When he made that throw against the Cowboys,
don't talk about that, man.
Rolling to his left, was it?
What the Arlington Cowboys? Because my man said New York don't have a team. Dallas don't have a team either. They played a half hour outside of Dallas. So you call them the Arlington Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You got that one. But like I said, New York don't have a team. So I can rock with anybody I want.
What'd you say? Excuse me. What'd you say, bro?
I said New York does not have a football team.
Yeah, they do. Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, that's like 8 hours away.
No one, come on. That's like Westchester's part of New York. Come on, stop. We only talk about the places that people actually care about in New York, the places where people actually want to live and be at. No one cares about Buffalo. What? Excuse me, Hinton. What is your team?
I said I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I got to pick who I want because New York does not have a football team.
And what is that? Y'all not going to sign your boy Dak. So what are you guys going to do?
That's all right. You never know. We may trade for Deshaun. Like, I mean, like, think about that. We could trade for Deshaun.
What money? They're like the Eagles. They're capped out.
Yo, man, money gets moved all ways, all times. So
that's what I heard.
They really think they're gonna get. Now, if you get Deshaun Watson, you'll be scary.
Yeah, I do a sign and trade for that. Like, why not?
You ain't getting no Deshaun Watson. He ain't going to no damn.
He can stay in Texas and move on the other side.
Y'all y'all Cowboys, y'all so cocky. Y'all got a bunch of receivers. Y'all took my boy, what's the name?
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb.
Oh man, don't get mad. Don't get mad. That's
screw over. Y'all want to screw over you. I'm not Eagles. No, actually, I do. CD Lamb I thought was great for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, back to the game, by the way.
They only drafted him so the Eagles couldn't.
Kuminga gets the ball up top near the.
But that's how you play. Sometimes you got to take the guy that the team in the division wants.
Kuminga gets fouled again. Kuminga has.
Which is another reason why I want this guy.
So
because we're gonna have to deal with Jalen Brown, Ben Simmons, and you're gonna have to deal with Tatum. Like you have to look at your division. We have to start being better in the division. So you have to start getting guys with size and athleticism to deal with that. You're building your team, but you have to start building your team and thinking about who are your opponents. At the same time.
I agree to that. And Kuminga missed first shot. Susan Stephen Fox. I would like Stephen Fox if he can, because he was talking about Kuminga would have fit with RJ. And I agree to some extent, but if Kuminga finds his shot, he talks about, left. Yo. Save the kids and the women. Kuminga, chill out, bro. Holy crap.
What happened?
He's showing explosiveness and poise. Jalen Green's giving you explosiveness. But Kuminga's showing you explosiveness and poise. Holy crap. He just destroyed Pukasevsky. Give me your food, bro. Get off of me. Don't touch me, man. What's wrong with you? Smack in your face, boy. Look at Kuminga. Ooh. Against Kuminga. I like this guy. Kuminga might be my son. Even if he's on the Knicks, that might be my son next year, bro. Holy crap. I like that. His half-court game. Okay, bro.
So you changed your mind. Who do you want now? Kuminga?
No. I didn't change my mind. I'm just saying Kuminga got that fire. Nice three by is that Chason Randall?
But
Kuminga got fire, bro.
Kuminga might be the number one pick.
Kuminga looking like Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Yo, what's wrong with this dude? And Jalen Green, nice shot. Nice way to Jalen Green. I give him credit. Trapping defender on the hip.
What's Jalen Green scoring?
I like that, Jalen. That's the second time doing that. Trapping the defender on the hit. I look for
better than Wednesday.
Things like that from some of these young guys, man. Yeah, Stephen Fox, Kuminga was 1 for 7, but the shot for him was solid. Last game. I know he's only 1 for 7, but again, I'm not going to kill him too much. Even though, yes, he does have to be developed into a good shooter if he's going to come into the Knicks, because you want him to play alongside RJ. Salute to David Barclay. Salute, man. Stephen Fox, if you want to join us, man, definitely come in and besmirch my son. I have some right now. Nice. Jalen, is that Ford? No, that's not Ford. Gotta look at this damn roster. Number 5.
Guillermo, you have to come to Volunteers tonight. It's debate night.
Oh Lord, who's fighting tonight, bro?
You have Coach Zach against Ralph. Got him with Elijah.
Ralph.
Me against who am I against? What's the kid's name? What's that dude that looks like Fred VanVleet? What's his name? Eric. Eric.
Oh, Eric G. You could be going against Eric G.
Yeah.
Or Eric. It was the one.
Yeah, Eric G. Yeah, it's me against Eric G. And I think it's Chuck against. Who's Chuck against? Chuck's against somebody.
Okay, I'll definitely be checking in, man. Definitely it's be vacation week. I'll be working though, because I have freaking models and stuff to do for freaking next week. But
modeling.
I have to in finance. There are a few credits that due next week. Deals come in market, like literally for them, because people want to be jerks. I can't even enjoy a weekend without working. So, but I'll be on. But you might just hear me if I'm not on the website. I'll just be typing and on the side. But let me see. Kuminga 6'8", like 220 or something like that. Guillermo, I guarantee by the time you finish your analysis, everybody. my stuff right now is fluid, because again, in the G League, these games count probably twice as much as a college game. They only have 15 games, so
25 days.
Yeah, you're done. They don't have no tournament. You know what I mean? And again, even though I think sometimes college development, the college game is a little bit overrated in terms of developing some of these players because they're one and done. But yeah, man, G League is even worse. I mean, there's no development really. It's just you showcasing what you've learned in high school or what you developed from high school or have from high school and whatever trainers, whatever you hired and the little exhibitions that you play. That's it. So, yeah, I mean, your analysis has to be a little more curt in that sense, or what you gather is just it sucks. But hey, this is the life you chose. Green and Kuminga. Sue Guillermo, bring back the MF Doom. I'm gonna bring it back on. I'll bring it on tonight, man. If we have a good game, bro. I don't want to jinx anybody. They said the MF Doom mask. I'll bring it. It's right here. I'll bring it on tonight if we're doing good. I'll look at the good old days.
What is that mask for?
MF Doom. He was a rapper. He passed away. Rest in peace.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he used to rock a mask, man. Oh, that's my guy. Kuminga's a beast. Kuminga got something to it, man. He's poised and he got that fire, bro. Like I keep saying, he's like Ryu. It's like Ryu and Ken when I compare him and Cade because they got similar-ish games, but it's like slight differences to it.
Well, no, Cade's a point guard. Like he's handled the
guard. You keep saying he's a point guard. He ain't no point guard.
Well, yeah, I keep saying he's a point guard, but he's not.
He's like a guard. Yeah, but yeah.
Point
right. I get what you're saying. Like he's like, they're not guards. Kuminga's gonna be small forward.
Suggs is probably the closest to pure point guard out of all of them.
Yeah. He's
And
actually
the thing with Cade is that Cade controls the pace of the game. So you know that's special. So that's what makes him the number one pick. Because he controls the pace of the game.
And he attacks off of defenders' missteps. Like watch his games, bro. If you give him a lot of pick and roll, like in a Tom Thibodeau offense, I'll give it to Coach Colorbox. He said this, right? Jalen Suggs would be great for the players around. Like he'd be great as just a point guard because you need that on his team. But Suggs would be great as a point guard for his team. But Cade would be great for Tom Thibodeau's system because you have a guard. They'll probably run a crap load of pick and roll. And if you have a guy like Cade who can play off the defenders' missteps, catching defenders on the hips, hitting that mid-range, kicking it out to the corner, like he would be I don't want to call him a combo guard, but in a sense, he is kind of like a combo-ish guard. You call him that? Yeah. Like a two-it-all guard, he'd be
Yeah, Cade can play the 1, the 2, or the 3. He's the size.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. He'd be scary for Tom Thibodeau.
And that's why I say he's special because he controls the pace of the game. He controls it like LeBron controls it. Like all the great ones, they control the pace of the game. That's like Luka does. Like those guys, those guys control pace of the game. Like the game doesn't move until they say move. They control the whole board.
The whole thing though, and Stephen Fox has said this. Jalen Green with a nice layup. Nice thing by Jalen Green, a little up and under. I like that. Good attack by Jalen Green. And still, he tagged with his left, finished with his right. I don't blame him, but and out of bounds by
what's Jalen Green's stats?
The thing with Jalen Green's stats, he is
5 for 10 or something like that.
12 points, 5 for 9, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 0 for 2 from 3, 3 rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks. Even though I would say that block that he had on was it chasing that he called foul? I like that play. It was a good hustle play. And Kuminga's gonna have to work on his front game. You see it like that? He just kind of like threw it up lazily. Not lazy. It's like he didn't really.
He's forcing it
or anything. Yeah, it was kind of forced. You know what I mean? He's trying to. And he can't impose well on everybody with the front-facing game, so he's gonna have to work on that. But what are we talking about real quick? I had a point. Oh, with Cade. One thing when I look at his talent, the reason why I agree with Stephen Fox, I wouldn't call him transformation is that, or overly transformation is that I watch a few games like the Oakland game, even though they won that game. He can disappear, and then sometimes he turns on late, or like he doesn't elevate his teams like I've seen like Morant do. You know what I'm saying? Like he could like he had 27, I believe, against Kansas, but they lost by what 12? Was it 11?
Yeah, but all the great ones lose a game in college.
No. Granted, but he's not a guy like when I watch him. It's not like his talent is where it's like it's orbital, right? Where it's like he's such of a talent that you have to account for him, right? Like he give you a 27, but they'll still lose because it's like he won't impact the game at such a high level where it's like, yo, and again, I'm not saying that he was expected to be. He's not like, say, a LeBron. He's not like one of those transformational guys that even on a bare bones team, he's gonna dominate. Like in the NBA, if you put him on a team with some talent, I think he'd be really good. But
he would be a problem. Like even more than he already is.
I want to say
Kuminga with a nice take. He misses it.
You have to dunk that.
Cole
Yeah,
Vlog is saying, Joe, you're not from New York. Well, actually, Cole Vlog, I was born in New York and raised in Ireland.
Nice
So
take.
technically, I'm from New York.
Jalen Green on fast break. Joe, don't listen. These guys are. You see, I gotta learn too, man. I ain't trying to say I'm perfect. These guys troll. C-Mac trolls me all the time, bro. But C-Mac is a loyal supporter of the channel, man.
C-Mac's a good guy. I like C-Mac.
These is Thomas salute. IQJ salute. They get it out to a 13. They get it back out to Kuminga on the right wing. Uses the pick. Shoots on Pukasevsky, and it's good. Ooh. Who does he remind me of? He kind of shoots it close from the face. I'm trying to think who.
You know who's his mechanics look like Rui Hachimura's?
Roy Hachimura.
Who's?
Roy. He said Roy Hachimura.
For the Wizards.
Pukasevsky from the corner. Pukasevsky, he gets a shot down. He could be solid. But 3 from, is that Chason? Yep, another 3 by Chason Randall. Okay. Chason trying to get back into the Knicks somehow. How'd you guys like your boy Mouse Powell the other night?
I really didn't watch the game. I watched it like at the end. I missed it because I was working. So
yeah, I just seen the highlights.
Yeah.
He looked all right.
Yeah, I always saw the highlights. Yeah,
Harper went off, I think, for 30, right?
See, Green nice 3 by Green, but
There's so much
inconsistent form. Sometimes he shoots it from here. Sometimes he shoots it from there. Nice little form there, Green. All right, Green.
He's better today than he was the other day because the other day he looked like he was going to problem.
Yeah, and he forced one shot because I think he saw everybody else.
He may have needed to calm down.
Nice shot by Jalen Green. Okay, Jalen. All right, you moved the ball. You got in top 5 again, bro.
Someone
he shoots like an athlete. That's how his shot is like an athlete.
Yeah.
He shoots like an athlete. He's not a basketball player. He's an athlete.
Yeah. Raw.
Yeah.
If you harness that ability, this is the thing I like. You know what I like about him and Kuminga is like their attitude, the tenacity. Because the Knicks have had so just low intensity players just drafting these. No, trust this draft pick. Frank is head above, shoulders above everybody because he's such a high level thinker. It's like, all right,
the
man.
Knicks should know better than to take French players. Like that's just it. Like you should just know better than to take a French player at this point. Don't ever take another French player.
Well, do you think if Killian Hayes was on the board in the last draft, do you think the Knicks would have took him?
No.
Did you see him play? He was awful when he was healthy.
No.
He couldn't hit shots, but I wouldn't say his game was off. He just couldn't make shots. And
I said this to Guillermo. I said this kid could be the best kid out of the draft, but you got to give him 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, you got to give him time.
Because he was super young. I think he was like the 2nd or 3rd youngest guy out of the draft, and he was.
I couldn't imagine if we drafted him.
When you saw him take shots, it didn't look as if like his form was just disgusting. It's just, he just was missing.
But we got to think these kids didn't have summer camp. They didn't have nothing. They were drafted, and 2 weeks later were put into the NBA. Like Obi, that's why you got to be patient with them. Like they were literally drafted, and 2 weeks later were making their debut. Like it's a lot different on what the rest of them do. The rest of them they get drafted. They have a couple of months to start preparing. Like these guys were preparing. But a lot of them couldn't play 5-on-5 and stuff due to COVID.
Right.
So
even though I would say with some of these, well, I don't know. I want to sit here and assume what they're doing with some of the trainers. Jalen Green recovers on the pick, gets out to number 7.
LaMelo Ball was ready. Oh my God.
LaMelo Ball, yeah, he was ready.
So mad we did because I wanted to trade up for him, and people were saying no, he's going to be a bust. He's going to be like his brother. I was like. He's different. His passing is.
Jalen Green with another tough take on the right. Okay, Jalen. Still athletic.
A little bit more IQ than his brother.
Yeah, he's a better. He's smart. And then he played professional.
He has better talent. He drives more confident. His brother does not get to the cup. Jason Randall wants that contract. Tough take. Switch to the right for the layup.
And he's the size. And I think between him and Cade is going to be the start of your 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" point guards now. Remember, point guards have always been kind of like 6'3", 6'4". Now you're starting to see point guards are going to get bigger. You're going to have a lot of big guys playing point guard.
Yeah, Marquise and Mike Pouncey retired from the NFL. Crazy.
Who?
Marquise and Mike Pouncey both retired from the NFL today. The centers, I think one is a center, one is a guard, right? Jalen Green goes to the bench.
Pouncey
better than he did yesterday, last game. Jalen Green, 8 for 12 from the field, 19 points, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds. All defensive, 3 turnovers or 1 personal foul. But again, athlete. athlete.
Looking
Yeah,
good?
yeah, Kuminga. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm
looked good,
gonna
but
watch the
again,
highlights.
very athletic. I'll give him that. Very athletic. Got into spots. Mid-range shot, still a lot to be desired, but he's an athlete. He looked good moving off the ball, getting to the basket against smaller guys.
Do you think Guillermo he's like a bit of a project, or do you think he could be
Yeah,
ready
he's a
when he comes in?
But here's what I say about this. I say about Jalen Green.
Oh,
His athleticism and the way he moves off the ball, the way you probably have him running off of alleys and doing some of the small things as an athletic guard, I think can help you out. Like, he's not a project like, say, Kevin Knox, where literally you're just looking like, okay, if I don't give you the ball, Kevin Knox, can you do anything else?
Yeah.
I think with Jalen Green, there's upside to him. So would you draft him? If you
Yeah.
gave me Jalen Green, if we somehow were able to get Jalen Green and
You need a point guard then, because you can't take Kisper if you get Green.
I know, I was just trying to find out. I was just like,
Yeah, because then I guess if you're taking Green, you move RJ to the 3 and Green goes to the 2. Then you don't take Kisper because then you have a logjam. Then you have to go.
but you get to bring Jalen Rose, but you get to bring D Rose back. So
Yeah, well, D Rose.
that's true. But we talking about drafting guys. Like you want to. First of all, I still want to draft that dude. Second round pick from Seton Hall, Sandro Mamadou. I'm just calling Mamadou. I can't pronounce that dude's name. As a big man who could hit the 3, space out the floor a little bit. I'm good.
What's his name?
Sandro. I'm gonna pronounce it. Mama Kalash.
Was he European dude?
European dude from on Seton Hall.
Oh, okay.
Big man.
Right.
Shoot the ball a little bit. I can't pronounce his name to save my life.
Yeah.
Damn, this drive, bro. If you just gave me Jalen Suggs, man, I'm good, man. We have, Lord Jesus Christ. This is a tough.
If we're in striking distance, I'm trying to do a deal to move up to get. Like I said, I only want to be in the top 5, but that means I got to be at like one of the picks that we have has to be at like 7, because you're not gonna be able to move up you're not gonna be able to move up from like 10 or 15. Like, that would be almost impossible.
You gotta get the farm, bro, to get
to.
to.
I'm not settling for a guy like Scotty Barnes or something.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, like I said, I'm going in the top 5, or I'm gonna just stay where I'm at, and I'll just take the best players available.
Scotty,
that's gonna be disappointing, because we all been talking about waiting for the draft, and look, that's gonna be another disappointing damn thing. Like, we're all gonna be mad again. And that's because you didn't make a trade for Beal. You didn't make a move when you have the opportunity to make the move. You understand what I'm saying?
In this draft, and by the way, Stephen Fox, yes, you did, but someone actually brought it up before you, because someone was talking about him on Seton Hall way like maybe a few months ago, or was it a few months ago? Talking about Sandro Mamu. Asked me to look him up. But yeah, Stephen Fox, you brought him up. Hey, I'll give you credit, man. But definitely Sandro, he's just a tougher guy, a little bit bigger, but a guy who can roll to the basket, the pick and roll, can actually set picks. You dump it up to him. Scotty Barnes is a guy that I feel like he reminds me, again, the Stanley Johnson, Isaac Okoro mold. These defensive wings who can't shoot, and everybody projects him to be that guy. But it's just like, you have so much talent in the top 5. I don't think any team's gonna say I would take him over a Jalen Green or Mobley. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be that in this draft.
Yeah,
he's probably gonna be in the top 10, but he's gonna be on the back end of that 10. He's not gonna be in the top 5.
Scotty Barnes is a dog. Jonathan Nez, Scotty Barnes is a dog, bro. Good defender, athletic, but again, he projects as one of those athletic wings that you don't know what his offense is going to be. And it's those guys. I'm not saying it's a dime a dozen, but I've seen enough of those guys that don't pan out.
The guy from Florida, he's going to be a sleeper too, because he's like the same player. What's the name? Keontae Johnson.
Yeah,
the one that passed out.
Davis.
So like the one that passed out and fell to the face on the floor. He's an NBA player, but he's only 6'5", so he's gonna be an undersized power guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of wings in this draft. A lot of 2 and 3s.
Yes. Yeah, but when I was looking, it's like guys with fit. There are a lot of like 2-ish guards. If that makes sense. Like a lot of 2-ish versus his natural. I mean, they are wing players, but I'm not going after Jalen Johnson and Desperation 3 by number 7. I'm not going after Jalen Johnson.
He's like a tweener between a 4 and a 3 and a 4.
Can't shoot. I'm good with that. Yeah, Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes getting that conditioning from FSU, and they just they run zone. So, but they teach you good defensive principles at FSU. Nice steal by number 2 and a layup.
Yeah, Jonathan Isaac, Coro. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
I
like
think
Coro though.
Okora come out of Auburn, right?
Yeah, Carlos Auburn. You mean Devin
Oh
Vassell?
yeah, Auburn.
Devin Vassell come out of Florida.
Devin Vassell. Yeah, I was thinking
Him
Vassell.
him and Patrick Williams.
Mhm.
Yep, Patrick Williams. So we just watching. I mean, Deshaun Nix is in. Anyone want this dude, Deshaun Nix?
Where's he mocked to go?
I saw in old mocks, I
something.
saw him like in the top 15. I don't know if he's there. I don't
Is
know.
Deshaun Nix? He's a combo guard too. Like is he a one? He plays like the 1 and the 2.
He plays more of the 1, but he got fat, and I really that just disturbs me.
Yeah, he got to drop 20 pounds.
Yeah, bro. He looked, and I was looking at high school pics. I'm like, holy crap!
And that's gonna hurt him next season when he drops it because he's gonna have to get used to playing light again.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely have to. Yeah, so, anybody watch Roko Prosin, the kid from the Croatian kid, Prokin?
No.
Prokin?
What team is he playing for? I haven't watched much Euroball this year. What team?
Croatia. I'm not sure.
I don't trust a lot of these Euro guys out of the NBA.
I think
ABA.
I want to stick to the home guys this year.
Yeah. I'm not. Luka and see Joe. Luka messed it up, man. Everybody, freaking Denny Avdija. He's good.
Porzingis too. Dragon Bender. Remember him?
Raj and Bender, Jan Veasley. What is
Yeah.
his little chick? I don't say chick. She's actually bad, but
Like on draft,
she's the highlight of the draft.
like on draft, when it said that we draft Banyani, I thought I was gonna go crazy.
Ugh.
Or not, but what was his name? The guy with Barcelona.
Hazonia?
No,
Danny Avdija?
No, the guy from Barcelona that we traded on draft night quickly. We drafted him and then we moved him to Timberwolves and then we got quickly. He's spending one more year over there. He didn't come over yet. We drafted him when we traded him to the Timber. Like when we drafted him, I was gonna go crazy, and then we traded him. But what was his name? He's another one of them. It's like no athleticism. He can pass a little bit. He can shoot a little bit, but no athleticism. Just no nothing. Kind of just.
Is he?
And that's the thing. That's the thing about Luka. Luka has no athleticism. Barely can shoot. It's just he's crafty.
Yeah, the thing about Luka's crap is that they also put the ball in his hands a lot. Like if you have an offense that features you, a lot of these guys look better than
he's like what 30% usage rate or something.
Yeah,
crazy like that.
Now.
But he still controls the game, though.
Yeah.
One more.
But you put a lot, and I'm not saying that Luka is not more better than some of these other guys. He is, but when you put a lot of trust in some of these guys, where it's like even if they make a mistake, the whole organization is behind them. You know what I mean? A lot of guys, and his usage rate is 35.7%.
Oh, thank you, Kovlog. Yeah, Balmero was the kid.
Yeah,
Balmero. Was he older too? Was he a little bit older too, Leandro Balmero?
I think he was like 21. I think he was like 21.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't give me a heart attack when we drafted him. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "This is what you traded up for?" Because they traded up that 23rd pick.
Right, and they compare him to Ginobili. It's like dogs. Next one be drafted. He's overweight, but average handler should went to UCLA. Yep. Some of these guys should went to UCLA, man. Even a guy like Green probably would have been better off. I think Kuminga's a little bit more ready. I wouldn't mind Kuminga in the G League. I think he's good.
He's already in the G League.
I mean, sorry. So I'm saying I say I don't mind him in the G League. I don't mind him taking that route because I think once he gets to NBA, you have to refine some things.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
Game, but he has like a nice floor.
What colleges did they commit to? Any colleges?
There were some commits, but last time I read the commits, it kind of was like he probably could have gotten to better college, so he probably just gave up early, and that whole commit thing.
Yeah, the other day we was looking at Green's list and we was like, ain't no way he was going to any of those schools.
Right. Yeah, it was like, yeah.
Well, what was his list? Was anything like Duke, Kentucky, or any of them, or were they all just?
It was
like Oregon. It was like some.
Oregon, Memphis, Florida State, Auburn. Like, and no offense to any of those schools, but it's like,
but it's like
Memphis.
You're not going to those schools.
Those are so-called hard commits. It's like, come on.
No, because all of them could have probably got Kentucky or Duke if they wanted to.
Easily. Like Kentucky, but the thing about it is that for guys who can't shoot with that Kentucky team, it would have been weird because they need shooters. So a guy like Green, again, I'm not saying BJ Boston's a superstar, but I think that for where he's fallen off in the draft, I think he's somewhat underrated. Again, don't kill me. I think he's slightly underrated just because there's no development and he's getting really poor development with that team. So if he goes to the right team, if he goes to contender like say
Nuggets.
I would put him in the G League.
If he goes to the Nuggets, holy crap! Because they need
Michael Porter Jr. Bol.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, RJ Hampton they have too.
And because they gave up your boy, or not gave up, but they didn't resign Jeremy Grant. Oh my gosh, he develops.
He went to the Pistons, yeah.
Oh, people hate on BJ. People like, they call BJ Boston ain't no Kevin Knox. Trust me.
I don't want if we draft BJ Boston, I'm gonna be so mad, and it wouldn't surprise me if we did. If we're drafting like late and he's a Kentucky guy.
But that's what's gonna happen because
I don't want him at all. I want no part of him. I have a PTSD from Kevin Knox, and I'm not saying he is Kevin Knox, but he is. I don't want another project.
You don't think Kevin Knox is underrated?
What?
You don't think Kevin Knox is one of the more underrated players?
Are you kidding me? Don't be screwing around like that.
If you get the ball to Kevin Knox like 20 times a game, and if like you could get to the corner and you get him like CP3 mixed with like some Steph Curry, like Kevin Knox can give you like a solid 15 points. It's like, dogs, I got to put all this effort into getting something from Kevin Knox when I could just draft. I'll probably get more production from a Scotty Barnes his rookie year than I get from Kevin Knox now in terms of production.
Good pass.
Oh, good block.
Nice pass. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul because they've been calling fouls like it's water.
What were your thoughts on Halliburton coming out?
Nice move by number 8. You missed the layup. Couldn't. Say it again real quick, Clutch.
What were your thoughts on Halliburton coming out? Did you expect him to be this good right away?
No,
I liked him. Then I didn't like him. Then I liked him. Then I didn't like him anymore. And he's in a great system to play off of Fox. I thought the Hawks should have gotten him.
Yeah, me too.
It would have been excellent with Trae Young, but hey, he's even his game now is surprising me. Solid ass play, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised, but then I'm not surprised.
Yeah. It's like it's weird. It's like you could see him doing it. He's He's one of those guys. Like if he came in the Knicks was asked to be the lead guard, I think he would struggle a little bit. But if he went to another team, he could play off a legit aggressive guard. By the way, his free throw rate is 7.4%, which is terrible.
See, he wouldn't fit on the Knicks though, just because of the way the offense is run. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tibbs is not an open guy. He's in the perfect system where they have an open way and you can just light it up with the green light and everything. So I don't know if he would
play with more pace too. Like you could kick it out to him on transition. Yeah, they run stuff like the Spain pick and roll. Like I mean, like you have a more of a multifaceted offense, and they also a lot of play the Spain pick and roll because they have shooters who you don't want to play a 2-3 zone, right? They can shoot you out of a zone look. So, Halliburton, he's in a good position, man. Now, if you had Derrick Rose to restart the season, say he was starting, maybe a little bit different. Have Derrick Rose as stopgap point guard, leading point guard, then maybe. But I don't trust Elfrid Payne, the guy who everybody thinks is like this so-called underrated player, and it's like,
who says that?
No, because I got an argument saying with Simmons. People, some guy, first of all, he even listened to the conversation, he got everything wrong. He was saying that that Payton is a better point guard than Rubio, and I'm like, dogs, Rubio. I know people just because he's not having a good year this year, but Rubio literally was helping to have that Suns team on the brink, especially outside of bubble, where Booker had better efficiency numbers because he had a point guard and a coach to play alongside. Like Rubio, I'm taking Rubio over Elfrid Payne. Elfrid Payne's defense is so overrated. You know that this year, on and offs, when he's playing with the Knicks, his opponent's offensive rating is actually better with him off the court than it is on it. And his pick and roll defense is not good. Like I don't know how many times I got to say it.
He gets caught on the screen every time.
Westbrook tonight is looking at and seen the schedule and is looking at Payton, and he's like, that he's ready to eat.
And you don't like eat tonight at Abdija. Abdija might hit tonight or eat tonight because they play pick and pop with Abdija.
If we make a trade for Beal or Zach LaVine, think about it. And I was looking at this today. LaVine, Harden, and Beal are the 3 worst defensive shooting guards in the league. Like they're like 111, 112, and 113. So
Bill's both of them not good defenders, man.
So
Well,
You know,
Levine's got a little bit better. Like I seen him say in an interview, he said he's working on his defense. He knows that's his fault. You have some guys like Harden that's like, oh, I do enough offensively, I don't have to play defense.
Mm-hmm.
So
see, I think Harden is underrated
because of that WNBA jump shot because it's going. Well, Halliburton was hitting 40% from 3 in college 2 years, so.
it's like Melo. To me, always thought Melo was an underrated defensive player because he would slap the ball and get steals. Like he would do these weird plays, get those weird blocks in critical situations. So, it's not always like sometimes numbers are overrated,
We got my guy Stephen Fox in the building. Stephen Fox, bro.
Mr. Fox,
how are
how
you?
we doing?
What's
Dude,
up?
just wanted to jump on, say hi, jump on
What's
for a
up,
little
what's
while.
up?
Today's my wife's birthday, so she'll be home.
Hey, Aquarian like myself.
Yeah, so she'll be home soon, but I just wanted to jump on for a little while to talk hoops with my boys.
Look at this
Hey,
guy.
Chad, how are you?
You got the Luther Vandross all ready to go. He has the champagne, the flowers, all the rose petals on the floor.
Yeah, don't give away my recipe.
You got to do the double. You got to do the double dose because Valentine's Day is 2 days away.
You got that right every year, and I've been blessed. She's a great woman, man. So, but guys, man, I'm getting in. I got my book going already for my Fox book already for 2021 drafts. So I'm writing all my notes. And I wrote before I was watching film today, Jaden Springer is officially off my board.
Yeah, I'm not touching none of those Tennessee guys. I'm not touching none of the Tennessee guys.
Don't like his lack of athleticism burst. No, thank you.
Yeah,
By the way, I'm trying to cut you off real quick. Thank you, David Barkley, for the $5 super chat. Said Elfrid Payton shouldn't be NBA. He misses layups and open jumpers, and he's not stopping anybody. By the way, Ricky Rubio, I believe, hit 36% from 3 last year.
Yeah,
he got better as a shooter over time.
I'll bank on a Rubio hitting some big shots that Elfrid Payton cannot hit from outside. I'm just saying. And again, I know
and he's a very good foul shooter too, versus Payton,
and a good facilitator. Even this year,
great facilitator.
Was he averaging 6.6 assists with less minutes, and he's struggling, and better distribution than Elfrid Payton? I'm just saying. But I mean, cut you off. So what are your thoughts right now on Kuminga and Green, Sir Fox?
Kuminga, as I said to you, I'm worried about his fit. Both of them are super, super raw. So anybody thinks that they're going to come to the Knicks next year and all of a sudden it's, wow, we got ourselves a 3 in Kuminga. We have a project in Kuminga. He's a slasher. You can't, he's 6'8", beautiful size and everything, but no jumper yet, man. And that's not what this team needs. And RJ's a slasher. Randall's in the hole. What are we going to have? 3 guys in the hole all the time if that's where his strength is? And Jalen Green, if you watch him closely, he's so been ball dominant since high school that his jumpers, he's good on his jumpers when he is off the dribble, but he's not a catch and shoot, which would be more of his role in the NBA. So catch and shoot and pull-ups, he doesn't shoot well. So both of them, unbelievable athletic talent. And I think please.
I don't mean to cut you off, but remember this, that most high school guys don't know how to catch and shoot. They don't come in the league catch and shooting anyway. So that's a learned skill.
No, I know. But as you saw earlier this game, his mechanics are not there yet. One shot looks different than the next shot.
Right.
And but the whole thing is everyone, I'm in, Guillermo and I touched base the other night on this, that Cade's not the generational player. So everyone, what I'm calling for my brothers right now is let's bring the hype down on this draft real quick. That everyone's like thinking that we're having Hall of Famers in this draft. We may, but it's not jumping off the board like, you see somebody like the only one, and you heard me say it earlier in the show in the chat, that I've been watching film saying, oh my God, it's Evan Mobley. He's the one I'm saying, wow. Right off right out of the gate, he's going to be, you can't teach his wingspan, his size, hitting threes, hitting mid-range, hitting hooks. He's
Lamar Odom.
I saw Anthony Davis. I saw a little thing in this kid that I said I would trade Mitch immediately, and the word Mitch, just would be out. You don't need the whole word Mitch.
Yeah.
For who? For who?
For Mobley.
If you can somehow get
Oh,
Mitch,
yes.
Mitch, it was nice knowing you. You said Lamar. He's not Lamar. Lamar couldn't shoot. Mobley,
Yeah, but he handles the rock and he moves like a small forward, like Lamar. And that's what I'm
Fluid.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
he has that athleticism. You know that he's not a stiff. I'll say he's not a stiff.
right. I think he reminds me of like a Bosch would handle, probably less.
Very good. I thought the same when I saw him. I saw Bosch, but a bigger Bosch, bigger
Right.
wingspan. So I look at him like an anchor for a team. You want to build a foundation. Everyone, hey, I don't know if we're going to be a thing to get a Kalen or a Suggs, but if we can somehow use Mitch and get up to get a Mobley, now we have a play. Now you're really building a foundation for the future,
because
man.
it makes it easier for RJ and it makes it easier for Rondo.
Everybody on both sides of the court, both sides of the ball.
And
Joe,
that's exactly why I'm comparing him to LO.
How many times did you wish that you had somebody who could space out the floor besides depending on a Bullock? Whenever we run pick and roll plays, imagine you had a Christian Woods, right? Just, say we signed him this year on the outside, and you had say a Bullock on another side. Like you have to account for those outside shoots. And it just how many times is Mitch handing off the ball when you know that the guy that he's handing off to, Elfrid Payne or RJ, they may be having
It'll never be a pitch and pop, immediately. All of a sudden, you bring in a Mobley. Now you have an issue of pitch and pop. It changes everything.
I gotta account for Mobley, who could post up, get that little spin. What do you call it? Half turnaround into the foul line, hit that little shot. Basically,
both hands.
What Randall's doing, allow Randall to actually get rest and play out on the perimeter, where he could be more of that Brahma Bull, get the shot, fake it, drive to the basket, and you probably play with a little bit more pace. With a Randall way, he can just catch the ball, and you're not playing with great pace, but allow him to catch the ball from a wing and drive straight to the basket, draw fouls. So Mitchell Robinson right now, I'm sorry, he is I don't say he's close to one, but he's a hole on offense. He is a dark spot on offense. I'm sorry, can't create, can't do nothing else.
And my issues after 3 years is his technique issues. He doesn't do great screens. He doesn't box out. He's lazy. Thank you. He does so many things that you just say after 3 years, come on, kid. One thing is a rookie, but now, you had Jordan in your rookie year. You had different people. You should have had mentors all the way that you're playing in a different way now because, Guillermo on his show and looking at film, so we watch games in different ways than other people. We watch the game one way and then we watch the game another way. And it just jumps off the page his defensive lapses.
I would try and trade him. I would call the Pacers and see if I can get Miles Turner's off his hands because the Pacers are cheap. They don't want to pay nobody. Like would you
give up Mitch and 2 firsts for Miles Turner?
Not 2 firsts. I give you a first, and you want Frank? I give you Frank too.
Because well, the Pacers are in the playoffs. They're not giving. When is Miles Turner's contract up? Next year?
In 2 years. Yeah, I think he's on the same pace as Levine. So in 2 years, they're going to pay that man too.
Yeah, they might. I just see it too. And by the way, we got a question for Stephen Fox. C-Mac, he says, will Mo be able to post up in the NBA? We don't need another KP.
Yes, watch the film. He'll be able to post up, and again, his reach, man, his wingspan is massive. Yeah. So he'll be able to do that. And he's skinny now, but wait till he puts on a little. Take it, my friend.
Do you think but see, to me, when I watch him, he seems a little soft to me, so.
I agree with you, but you can't get everything on a checkoff list. Those happen once in a million, but you can't teach 7 feet. You can't teach 7'8". You can't teach, and also touch from he has touch, man. He shoots threes, hits mid-range, turnarounds, either hand. But
see, this is how those guys in the 90s, the late 80s and early 90s fell into the trap of overdrafting big men that shouldn't have been drafted. And should have took a guard. He has those tendencies and those signs to where it's like, where the guy be like, oh, you can't you can't pass on 7 feet, but like I said, he can play
defense on 7 feet, though.
Yeah.
By the way, Jalen Green just got laid up on by. I missed it, but that's another thing he's gonna have to work on. Defense and strength. Kuminga with the no.
See, I think y'all missing his IQ in the way Kuminga plays, man.
Don't want me, man. I'm trying my best to not listen to Stephen Fox because he makes a good point with the shooting, but damn, Kuminga is a.
Oh,
Yo,
I
man,
didn't say anything bad about the kid. I just said
I
that
know,
right
I-
now at this point,
You
he's a physical specimen who has good a good IQ. He has really good defensive potential. He's a very good slasher. But we already have somebody like that.
I know.
But we still, I understand.
We need a shooter, man.
Okay,
Badly.
okay. Stephen Fox. All right, Stephen Fox. If you come out right, and you're number 5, and Kuminga's not taken yet, right? What are you doing with that pick?
Who's available?
So all your top 4, Cade. Well, say even Green is taken before him. Say Green, Cade, Suggs, and Mobley are taken, and Kuminga's number 5.
I'm gonna wait till after the March Madness.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh,
So
you're on
No,
a-
it's just
Ow.
it's such a small sample that Kuminga concerns me with his shooting, man. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of guys that are physical specimens that dominate at a certain level, at the hole. But if they don't have that jumper, man, they get exposed in the NBA. Yep.
what if he turns away? What if he's Andrew
Ooh, nice
Wiggins?
play by Green and
Say,
one, I believe.
say that again.
What if he's Andrew Wiggins? And
Andrew Wiggins.
So you take-
Andrew Wiggins is turning it on, man. I know a lot of people have given
been
him hate
better.
and stuff, but
but you're going to take him at 5 if he turns out to be that. Like, you got to think about
Yeah,
that.
but
Even if that's his floor, imagine if that's Andrew Wiggins' floor right now. So that means it's like he's Andrew
Wiggins
Wiggins'
can
floor.
shoot.
Yeah, but he
Wiggins
can
can
shoot early.
He couldn't shoot early at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
And he had a very low motor. At many times, Kuminga doesn't seem like a low motor guy at all. And Kodak Vlogs made a good point. They say the same thing about Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown couldn't shoot coming from Cal.
Yeah,
And
see, I'm not
the thing I
passing
like
on
about
this kid.
Kuminga is that his shot form
Yeah.
is consistent.
So
you
at this
have-
point, to answer your question, I'd probably go with Kuminga, only because it's such a short sample. But I have other guys I've talked to you about. Moses Moody out of Arkansas. He's 6'6". I like his style. We need a pure shooter. He's one of the best pure shooters in the draft. After Kispert and stuff like that.
I
Yeah.
like his
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
Guillermo and I've been saying Joe Harris for a while now that he has those Joe Harris capabilities. He will be exposed in the NBA with the talent, elite talent. But I think he'll adapt like Joe Harris and be a good shooter.
Somebody
Yeah.
just asked. G just asked, who you taking, Kuminga or Zach LaVine? Oh,
Zach LaVine all day,
LaVine.
all night, because he's a proven commodity.
Give me
That's the
LaVine.
whole thing. That
what am I giving up? What am I giving up?
I don't know, but the key thing for people to think about is that really maybe for the Knicks it's a hybrid solution. That it's not just one or the other. That a proven commodity means everything. The potential don't mean anything until it's proven. Yep.
I'm not taking
Who's next?
Levine in that situation. I'm not taking Levine. I'm gonna say that this is like LeBron when he kind of should have kept Wiggins instead of trading for Kevin Love.
But
you
Kuminga
would've had
won't be at a Levine level for 3 years. If at
that's
best.
actually true. That's actually true, and you're correct on that. But I think I'm gonna take my chances on developing and knowing that I'm gonna have that guy, and just be and I'm gonna be
He's
a
a
killer.
specimen. I agree with you.
But
man.
one thing
He's-
about Kuminga that we complain about with that we don't have because we don't have a Levine. Kuminga can be your closer.
Exactly.
He has ISO skills too.
Thank you.
And he has underrated court vision. These past few games, not so much in this game, but some of the passes making another game. I'm like, that's NBA level facilitation. Like you can't teach. There's certain things that Kuminga has. I'm not sure you can teach to be this composed. Like to what Hinton was talking about, that a lot of these guys when come in the NBA be able to shoot off the ball, but a lot of guys that come in the NBA they can't post up. Like outside of big men, obviously talented big men, but a lot of these forwards and guards they have no post up game. I'm looking at this guy. You see how he's filling out, like with how the defender plays him on the back. Like he's filling out these guys. Every spin move I've seen make has been the right move, and you can't. That's talent. I'm not sure you can teach that.
And also, we're not really talking about it. I think Kuminga could be a serious defensive player.
Exactly, and he's 6'8".
Yes.
He's 6'8". So he's automatically making the floor smaller with wingspan for the other team's offense. You know what I'm saying?
That's a terror. With him.
Hin.
You put RJ at the 2 with Kuminga.
Yo, wait a minute. We got somebody special. I feel honored. Who's just joined, man? You're the host.
Mr. Chop Low, aka
Thank you.
Lord,
My idol. I love my chop low.
the Sultan of the Matrix. Salute to Chop, bro.
Peace.
No, I'm so sorry. Sir.
Chop.
I love you, sir.
Chop,
Back at you.
Chop, on my channel, you're gonna have to stop apologizing, bro. You have done nothing wrong, and you apologize too many times for absolutely no reason. You're good here. Do not apologize.
It's a form of respect.
Okay, got you. I'm like, what did this guy do wrong? I'm so confused. Like, maybe you're ahead of us in the Matrix, man. I have maybe there's another me that's
because I might do something and you be like, oh, okay.
No, not at all. No, it's just when I laugh when you make the ad-libs when you're like, oh, I'm just like,
yeah, you know, I mean, yeah.
Because it comes mid-sentence. I'm like, wait, what? So, by the way, number 9, Mr. UCLA, Leandro Ball is killing right now. I believe he has let me see.
Oh, Brown.
Yeah, is that his name, Brown?
Moses Brown.
By the way, for everybody saying, "Oh, you can't find another rim runner."
Thank you.
They're
He's a lefty, man. He had a nice jam in the first half, right in the dude's face.
He just can't shoot because he.
Yeah, a lot of fives can't.
Right. But hey, Sandro Mamaduke. I know his last name, but I'm just calling that.
Just call him Mamu.
Mamu Levski. By the way, yeah, number 9. What's the guy's name? Brown. Yeah, 20 points, 6 for 10 from the field. Been to the line 4 for 6, 8 rebounds, 4 offensive, 4 defensive. Those offensive rebounds. 1 assist, 4 blocks. He's looked fairly solid today. Let me see what else you guys saying. Kuminga is going to be an all-star at one point. I promise you, kid can do everything you want out of a forward except shoot. And the thing I like about the shot, the form is repeatable.
What was that last part?
the shooting ain't there, but
everything that you want other than shooting. But other than that, he's fantastic.
Oh, nice move by Chase.
I think
he wants to come back to the NBA. Chase Randall has been killing today. Chase Randall, I believe he has. How much you say?
22, 4 of 11 from 3.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, Chasen. 4 for 10. Yep. 4 for 11. 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Jared Jack. That's another one. He's trying to find his way back. This game is tight. 100-99. 110 left to go in the fourth quarter. Step back move by Kuminga, draws a foul.
See?
Kuminga, hey, this boy, I'm telling you, hey, Stephen Fox, man. I understand with the shooting, man.
He's baby Vegeta to you.
Hey, whoa. Hey. Let's chill out with the names, man. Those are for NBA players, man. Let's not. Don't do it to my guy.
That's why I said baby.
Don't do that to my guy, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray versus Donovan.
That's young. See, he grew up from baby.
He did. Jonathan Kuminga has also hit those free throw shots, man.
Well, he hit one. There it is. One.
What did I say? The form is repeatable. I like the form. He doesn't jump enough. And the time on his jump, he had that one really bad one where he just hit the backboard. But again, with form,
he still banged it on Pukushevsky in the first half.
So. Left. What the? I like Kuminga. I like this guy. You know, I'm gonna call Kuminga Trunks. I'll give him that. He's like Trunks.
Look, and then he just came to swat that. Oh, that was 11.
That was green.
Yeah.
No, you picked up his 20th point.
11 looked closely similar because they got the same.
They got the same frame.
Yeah.
What's his height, though? Let me ask you a question.
6'8", about 220.
So that's that wing that we need, is what you saying?
Could be.
And I'm gonna say this: he's gonna imagine if he gets to 6'10", because he's still young.
Oh, he didn't grow up yet. He still gotta grow. You're too big for your bridge. You gotta grow into your star.
That's like Tatum. Tatum is still growing.
Twitch like that. You can say that. You can keep that same twitch and speed. Ew.
Wait.
As E4.
Listen, what you just said. That might means that Quickly still growing too.
Yeah,
Quickly still growing or getting some more weight.
Gerald Sportsman. Yeah, Quickly. I don't know about Quickly. 6'3", 6'8" wingspan. He could be, but Quickly I think is fine for what he's asked to do.
Yeah.
No, but Obi, listen, he's 22. Remember, he's not growing no more. He got to fill up the rest of his body, or
Obi he has high hips, so he has to work on more of the mental aspects of the game, understanding guys' games, better defensive awareness, spacing. His footing is terrible on both offense and defense.
Obi needs a lot of work, man.
All right, it's a funny thing you said that, Grandma. I remember when I was younger. I remember my pops was like, I was like, what happened? He's like, they didn't ask the guy from San Francisco. They won the Super Bowl. They didn't ask him the commercial. Like, so what you gonna do now? I'm going to Disneyland. I forgot who that was. The black dude, right? But it's the same thing. When I was younger, he told me the football players they go to take ballet lessons. I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, to work on their fancy footwork. I was like, oh.
They say the same thing in boxing. They want you to break your hips. They want you to have more torque. Be able to move your. Same thing in baseball. That's why I say.
Why they have that string up.
Right.
Right. So certain individuals like Obi Toppins, if you will, certain NBA players, maybe they need to go do them kind of or no.
Yeah, dancing, yoga would be great. Anything to work and break your hips, the stiffness of your hips. Right. I mean, naturally, just because you have the high hips and you see how his hips are just really linear, so it's probably he's limited naturally, but you can still work on things to get you a lot more flexibility and mobility.
Flexibility, right?
Your hips,
right.
Which he needs, be able to change pace quickly, turn his hips. That's why as many times you see him guys driving against him, he turns his hips really slow because he has to turn almost his whole body versus part of my body's already there. I have the torque. I can turn and follow the guy, or I can play with my hips. When you see him defend guys, he's always high. He's not sitting. He's not like squatting on the hips because he can't move laterally his legs and his hips. So,
and not to go into that sci-fi thing we was talking about before, but you know that Brazilian kung fu dance when you right. It's something I think that these players probably need to or no. To help them in there.
That far, you could do that, but it's just all about whatever helps you with your hips. I mean, you don't want to do capoeira and hurt yourself.
Oh, okay.
Deep three by OKC.
I know some women down South Beach. They could help them on those hips.
Wait. You talking about Frank? Frank, he got a groin. He probably was working. He probably with that.
You're so cool, Chaplo.
And
his groin is always hurt. Probably working out with them.
They're gonna
I wonder why he's smiling so much.
Frank. Wayne Peterson, LOL at Fox. Yeah. You guys are crazy, man. This was a good game. Kuminga to the line, shoot first free throw, and it's good. Yeah, nice form. It's just little touch, and it can be nasty. Oh my gosh, whoever gets Kuminga. Who has more upside, Fox? Let me ask you this: Kuminga or Cade?
I think Kuminga because he has the athleticism. I think that the thing that concerns me most about Cade is, he's just average athletically. He's savvy, understands angles, knows how to take somebody off their balance. But NBA is a whole different animal.
You know who I'm gonna compare? Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No worries.
Cade is almost like Ben Simmons.
It's funny. I said, and people are going to cringe when I say this. I said to Guillermo off the air that watching Cade, he has a little hips like Obi. And I see stiffness in him, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, so he's really savvy, but I think he's not a generational player, man. I don't see that. I think he's going to be a fine NBA player. I think I think he's going to have a different game because of he's been a man among boys, and all of a sudden he's going to be a man among men, and it's a different game.
But he's going to be. But I see Ben Simmons.
Do you?
Ben
Simmons with a shot.
Yeah.
I just don't.
He's not going to be. I don't think he's going to be a dominant defensive player like that.
Thank you.
But offensively is what I'm saying. Like he'll be able to control the game, control pace.
I see more Luka in him, that he's not. That he knows how to use his body. He knows how to the flow of the game. He has good vision. He can do things. So he's not going to blow you away with burst or anything like that. But he's going to be real savvy and set up his team, his teammates and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, and we're talking about Kuminga, right? Kuminga.
No,
Cade. Cade Cunningham. Like fade for Cade? And he's a point guard, right?
Yeah, well, he's going to be more of a combo. He's a big boy. And when he matures, I don't know if he could ever handle a point guard. It doesn't mean you have to guard him, but he's going to have trouble with speed in the NBA, no doubt.
Yeah.
If he's having trouble in the college, forget about the NBA.
He's looked really good because again, when he came in, he was like he said, man amongst boys. But
yeah, but we've seen 6 turnovers and stuff like that, and that's again not against elite NBA type of defenders. So one of the things that concerns me with Green is his handles.
You know who Green reminds me of? I'm looking at him. Remember Kendall Gill?
Oh, I remember Kendall Gill. I think
because he looks like
Kendall Gill. He was in New Jersey Nets.
Yeah, he reminds me of Kendall Gill. Very athletic, 6'5" shooting guard. Very athletic. Talented. He's a better athlete than Kendall Gill, but that's who he reminds me of.
He was on the Nets, right?
Yeah.
Kendall Gill.
Do you get Kelly Oubre when you watch Green a little bit, like a uber athletic Kelly Oubre?
Kelly Oubre.
You know who I saw a little in Green? This will sound weird, but Hero. A little of his fluidity. I saw
Hero.
Meaning he's a fluid ball. No, I'm sorry. My brain just. I've been watching so much film today. I was thinking of Zaire Williams from Stanford. I saw this.
Oh, Zaire Williams from Stanford.
Yeah, saw same fluidity. My brain. I've been watching tons of film today, getting my books ready.
I got so much more. Last Friday, I watched 5 Suggs games in a row, man.
I know.
I got 10. I do 10 for every player that I want to do a video on. So 10 for him. I got Mobley next.
I can't wait to watch Mobley. You're gonna be going. No.
I like crafty. I like crafty big men. But again with him, I think that again he can be soft at times. But I like this game. I like his game. Oh, what is this? Lord Jesus, G League, just sloppiness. Just end the game. So
wait, hold on. I'm so sorry, and it's not disrespectful. It's just like Uncle Fox, right? I love you, Steve, and you be on with Kevin, right? And then I'm like, damn, when I was younger, my brother went to college. I had the room for myself, and I really became a Knicks fan. And I was watching the games and all that. Then I was by my girl crib, my mama right now, too. I saw Chris Childs, 2-piece Kobe Bryant. Right? Remember? I think it was like on a Sunday. I think it was a Christmas game. And then I saw when in my mind, I was like, yo, that's Kevin Wright and Coutinho Mobley. Because y'all said Mobley. Remember Coutinho Mobley and Tim Thomas was in the press conference. This is before the dress code came about. They had like baggy clothes. I'm like, oh, snap. They look like some thugs. I'm like, oh, the Knicks it was Tim Thomas and Coutinho Mobley to the Knicks in the press conference. I'm like, yo, these some real G's.
You think Coutinho Mobley when you think Kevin Wright?
No, I'm saying Tim Thomas.
Oh, gotcha.
Kevin Wright looks like Tim Thomas.
Yeah, because usually when I think of Kevin Wright, I think of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So I don't really think of him as an NBA player.
No, I'm saying Tim Thomas and Kevin Wright, they look like brothers.
Yeah.
So real quick, I just want to break down this game real quick. So obviously G League Ignite. They won 109 and 103. We just talk about the prospects we care about. Obviously, we're here for Jalen Green and Kuminga. Deshaun Nix also, but he had 0. I mean, we're not really on him. Pukasevsky
had a good game.
13 from the field, 2 for 8 from 3. He's a work in progress, but Johnathon Kuminga led the way, 24 points, 7 for 15 from the field, 2 for 5 from three-point line, 7 for 10 from the stripe, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 4 turnovers, by the way. Jalen Green had 21 points, 8 for 12 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, 3 for 4 from the stripe, 5 rebounds, all defensive, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul. Guys, I'll let you take it away, man. What were your thoughts on both the prospects?
They're doing what they need to do. They're putting up 20-plus points. They shot 7 for 15, like you said, and 8 for 12. You can't ask any more. Those are great stats. And you have to look the other way. G League, it's not going to be as organized as other things. And as Coach Colorblock said, so many of the guys I got to get mine. So they're not going to be getting right passes when they should be getting passes. They got a lot of vets who want to make their last stand, so they're going to be hogging the ball. So couldn't ask any more for the kids. The one that breaks my heart, and someday probably be a documentary, is Deshaun Nix. Kid, you should have went to UCLA. He won't be a first-round choice, and He's lucky if he'll be a second round choice. He's overweight.
Oh.
His handles need work. You know, I'm glad you could pass as a point guard, but NBA is a different level. Kid, you should have went to college. He had a full ride at the UCLA, and it would have benefited his game and his future.
Agreed. Agreed big time. Agreed. What about you, Hinton?
I don't have any, like Coach Fox said it best, you know, they did what they needed to do. You know, this just is more confirming to me that, you know, Kuminga, if I had to draft and I'm 2 or 3, that's going to be my guy, you know, and, you know, the Knicks need to do it. If they wind up with the Mavericks pick, you know, in let's say 7, like if it happens that way, I'm trying to get him, you know, I'll make a deal to go get him, you know.
What a body, man.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Kuminga again. That's a grown man right there, man. He's come to the G League a little bit more advanced than some of these other players. He looks even better than some of these college guys who are getting proper coaching. I just see it in the post again. Every spin move, just advanced, feeling the defender on his back. You know, the elbows, whatever it may be. He's been making the right moves in the post. Again, this game, I don't think he had any assists in this game. Last game, I saw him just the court awareness was. Oh yeah, 4 assists. I apologize. He actually had 4 assists this game. Again, Kuminga, just the poise. Again, the shot, you know, is not as, you know, is not there yet. But again, when I'm looking at a shot form, it is there. You know, he shoots kind of like from the face a little bit, doesn't jump as much, but it's consistent. I think with just a little bit of touch in the next 1 to 2 years, you could easily see 36% from 3, 35% from 3. I like his game a lot. And Stevie, you my guy, bro. And he had 5 from 3. If he's there, and Suggs. I even have to debate if you take him over Cade.
Who?
Kuminga.
See,
no, I
this is what
I take Cade because, you know, Cade would be setting up everybody else. He you know, Kuminga would be in a different role. We need a 3 in the worst way, but for the betterment of everyone, I think Suggs would benefit everybody.
Adam Silver needs to fix this draft. He needs to put us in. We need to not make the playoffs.
We need a quarterback. We need a quarterback.
We need a quarterback, and we need a slasher. And I would say this: if we would have wind up with those 2 guys, we'd be in the finals in 3 years.
Ooh.
To go because we would be loaded.
A facilitator.
But what do you guys value though? Do you value that guard? Because then you put RJ at the 3. If you have a Cade, a guard who could facilitate and do all that stuff, or you put a guy.
No, RJ's playing the 2. I have Cade at the 1, and I have Kuminga at the 3.
No.
RJ at the 2.
So listen, I'm saying if you have Cade, so I'm saying Cade versus Kuminga. Cade will come in. He's probably playing the 2.
Oh no, he's playing the 1. I'm giving him the ball.
The way you said it, you said Cade and Kuminga. We're gonna get Cade and Kuminga.
Fair enough, but who would you rather have? Because I don't think Cade. Well, I'm gonna say he's not. Kuminga, I think, may have higher upside, right?
I take Suggs over Cade.
Yeah, I'm taking Suggs over Cade. That's my son. Kuminga, it's just I'm trying to find because Kuminga might have the higher upside versus Cade because of that explosiveness, and because there's still parts of his game that look his front facing game, his dribble leaves a lot to be desired, but is not so abject that it can't develop.
Exactly. But also defense, Guillermo.
Right.
I think he could be a fantastic defensive player.
He's a two-way player. He's
right.
He's Kawhi. He's Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. He's in that class of player.
I was about to ask you guys who can you compare him to? Okay.
Because you still have to remember he's going to be 6'10", and he's going to be 220, 230 5 years from now. This is you messing with a grown man at that point. Like you're looking at Jason Tatum, like basically, and Jalen Brown. Like that's who you're looking at.
All right. Stop.
That's my bad.
I'm having
nailed it perfectly.
I'm having bad vision. I ain't gonna disrespect Suggs like that. Don't do that. Because I was literally thinking Kuminga might go number 1. But if Cade and those boys get deep into the tournament, I think they were 23rd before the Kansas game. They lost, so they probably dropped. But damn, Kuminga's upside, man.
You're stealing him at 3 because he's gonna go 3rd.
But see, this is the thing. Let's stop thinking about. I want us to think about like we're GMs where we're not doing this for marketability or what other people expect.
We're doing it for the chip.
We're doing it because we know that this. Because I'm saying when I want a John Morant, people kill me. And some of you guys,
I was on your side all the way.
We're not gonna get him. We're not gonna get him. We're not gonna get him.
About it, like, let's not feel like there's pressure that we have to take the guy that everybody says. Because if I think that Kuminga has a higher upside than Cade, I'm taking Kuminga.
Yeah, and that's what you do.
So,
but I doubt we're getting the number 1 pick. So what I'm saying is that I'm shooting for 3.
Yeah. You know, and as Guillermo has said, that we're so devoid of elite talent that at this stage, as a GM, you have to take the best player available.
I'm not playing no games. I'm going for the athletes, the physical, fast size. I'm going for those guys. I'm not playing with this game no more. Like, you have to go for those guys.
I'll give it to Green. Green, this stuff, there's things that he looks like a moldable guy. The athleticism definitely is an equalizer, but again, the shot needs a little bit better form. I like some of his toughness driving to the basket. Right, I think he's one of those guys who's the 1-2 step from the wing and attack, finish at the rim with both hands go up and up. Even though I want to see more with his left. He finished a lot today with his right. Everybody knows he goes his right. I want to see a little bit more development with his left. Again, right now he's an athlete, but I don't think he's like RJ Hampton-ish athlete. I think there's a little bit more to his game. One thing I like today that he did a lot, he caught defenders on the hip every time off the pick and roll. And I'm not saying that's elite, but you want to see those little nuances to somebody's games where it's like they're driving and they know that, okay, the defender is coming right back to reset on me. How do I stop him from disrupting my play to the basket? And that's the thing that Tom Thibodeau's taught all the ball handlers, slashers, guards on his team, if they didn't really have it already this year. So I like the guy, like the fact that he seems teachable. There are things that you could put into him, and he's not, he's not just an athlete. There's a little bit more to him. But Kuminga.
And let me ask you a question. Listen, realistically, right? All these players we've been talking about, we watching and listen. It's still early in the season, right? It's like midway, right? You think
we got about 3 weeks before March Madness?
Yeah, right. But listen, you think we're gonna be in the markings or in the runnings or whatever, how the balls drop? You think we get between 1 to 5 or 7 and 8, 9, 10? You think the Knicks is gonna be in the runnings for these players that we all excuse my language, that we all fancying about? Suggs and
that's a deep question, like usual, Chop, man. I think the thing that's going to hit the GM in the GM role is saying at the halfway point, if we're a playoff possible team, we may not have those, like the players, like you said, in the top 5 or something like that. So maybe we're better off.
Our first round pick might be like in 10 and 11, between 10 and 15, right?
And the Mavs.
Okay.
So both of them, like you said, may not be where, in a perfect world, that maybe we could use both of them and trade up, right, or use both of them and go for an established player and say, you know what, we're not going to get a top 5 player. Maybe now we'll use those picks and go after Zach.
All right.
Because he's proven, if you're going, like you were saying, Chop, we get 10 or 11, you know how it is that you have some gems and you have some duds. And one of them starts with double K.
Right.
And that's the reason why everybody's like doesn't want to do the trade for Bradley Beal right now, because we missed on Kevin and we missed on Frank. Because if we didn't miss on those guys, we'd be loaded. Nobody would be complaining. We'd be higher. Like, we probably have a winning record. The record probably be flipped if Frank and Kevin developed the way we wanted them to.
Yeah. I'm so upset that Malik Beasley had to have that hiccup. He got a 4-month sentence. They have Anthony Edwards. They have Anthony Edwards now. He'd be a prime. They need a power forward. He signed like a 4-year, $15 million a year contract. It's a beautiful contract. The kid's just turned 24, beginning of his prime. He's having a great year. He can shoot. He's an FSU dog. Man,
not a good defender, but everything else good. Yes, he can shoot. Yeah. He's a walking bucket.
But hey, we still bought. Yeah, you bought Derrick Rose back with those issues that he had. But
right.
Yeah. And we once took a try on some guy that had a bad reputation. His name was Latrell Sprewell, and he turned out pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember the choking. But guys, look, I want you guys.
And the 2x4.
He hit him with a 2x4.
No, they stopped him before, but he came running into the gym with a 2x4.
Yeah,
Wow.
PJ was gonna have a problem.
Salute to Latrell's.
But I don't like PJ. I don't mess with PJ Carlos. He cut my dad at Wagner when he was a coach at Wagner. So
Wow.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
for real. I never breaking.
Well, let me say this.
that's the '70s though. So
Screw PJ Carlissimo, man. Screw him.
Screw him.
But guys, look, I appreciate this, man. This is great, man. I think they're playing tomorrow again, so I'll be covering that. I'm also be covering the next game tonight. But I want you guys to, get some food or something before I'll be on at 6:30. So
I'll be on tonight at 11:45.
Yes. Oh, Lawrence says, please, guys, be on tonight. Lawrence says 11:45.
Tonight and tomorrow, the Fox man is back.
Yes, to cover the game as well as some debates, some interesting.
No, I'll leave the debates to Freezy. I'll just cover the other stuff. Freezy
Gotcha.
McMahon.
Gotcha. And that was-
Grandma, are you gonna come out of retirement? I think you need to come out of retirement.
who?
Nah, he's like Rocky Marciano. He's gonna retire undefeated.
I'm done.
Jonathan Hernandez, it was politics.
Stevie, someone asked if you someone wants
Watch
you.
your word.
He wants you to do some draft videos. So, if you have some time, man, definitely.
You know what? I was gonna say to C-Mac, I'd rather just hang out with my guy Guillermo and talk to him. That's more. I mean, I have all the notes and everything, but setting up your own stuff that takes a lot of work, and I'm a retired guy.
It does, but guys, I would love for Stephen Fox to definitely share. We know what? Put like this. We'll do.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Let's put it that way.
We can have weekly updates. Like when we do the weekly talks, I'll definitely set some time for weekly updates on these prospects. So I'm watching so much film on these guys. You watch so much damn film.
Have my books.
And you're copying these notes. I definitely want people to understand or to at least see you showcase your knowledge and intellect on these guys. They like your perspective. And people always like, oh, you Coach Colorbox. I don't agree with everything Coach Colorbox says. I don't agree with Stephen Fox says, and that's the beauty of it. We have
that's the beauty. Yeah, I don't take any offense. It's all
Right.
thought. There's a lot of guys make a lot of money. That have hit some and have missed some. So I know I'm in good company.
And listen. Let me just say one thing. Listen, chat. Everybody, God bless you guys. Love you. Tim, we love you. It takes a lot of work. What Guillermo does and what Stephen Fox does.
Respect.
Taking notes.
It takes a lot of work in the back, man. People, it's a grind, and that's why Uncle Freezy's my idol. I don't know how the man does it.
Yeah,
when Grandma does the little videos with the just breaking everything down, I'm like, I gotta pause it so I can read it because I was like, damn, it's running too fast.
If I was in high school and I had the time to do it, I would do maybe like 2 of those a day. To do one of those and then to edit it by yourselves. Shoot to all the editors out there. I thought editing, you saw like I learned it literally a 6-7 minute video could easily take
hours.
Yeah, that takes forever.
Bro, just to cut the stuff up. And this stupid freaking PC I have,
right.
It's not the fastest. So it's like it's a hassle.
Just to get things done accordingly. Salute to Guillermo.
Versus when you finish a video and you have a big mistake, you're like, oh my Lord.
And then you listen, when you look at it, you add in the texts with it and the music behind it, and you break it down, slow it, and show everybody, listen, this is a lot of work in the production that these fellas does. As far as Stephen Fox too, writing everything down. Yeah. Yo, make sure you listen, man.
I like just watching film and just copying notes. I love watching film and just rewinding it, and I just fucking.
Me too. My wife stop.
It's fun. I just want to give it to some. I was up till 3-4 a.m. watching the 6 games. I didn't feel tired, and I was like, I gotta go to sleep because if I don't sleep now and I have work to do, I'm gonna wake up at 3, not feel like I don't. And you know what I mean? So I had to like actually. But if I could just look, I'm gonna probably look to see if there's some editors out there, man. Love to support. If you guys want to help work, I definitely reach out to you guys because. Editing, I could do a lot more stuff if I had an actual editor or go-to editor. But guys, I don't want to waste your time anymore, man. So you guys, Lawrence sits tonight 11:45. I'll be coming.
Yes.
I love everyone in the chat, man.
Wait. Can I say this one thing? Say this one thing for Stephen Fox before you get off? Because listen, remember the movie with Val Kilmer, and then remember at the end they had the popcorn. Remember it was that part in class in college. Nobody went there. They had like tape recorders. I think that it reminded me of Stephen Fox. What movie was that? Real Genius. Remember the little kid?
Oh yeah, Yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking about
Val
his
Kilmer.
later career.
Yo, that's a classic that we grew up on back in the day.
All I remember from the movie is the lady.
Yo, Grandma, you remember? And the guy, they filled his house with popcorn. Oh,
Yeah, that's real genius.
Yeah.
Real genius, right?
Yeah, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Young Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
The young Val. But Stephen
Before
Fox
Top
reminded me
Top
of.
Gun.
Val Kilmer used to get all the.
Thank you, man. Well, most people confuse me with Brad Pitt, but I say, no, I'm not Brad.
No. What I'm saying is because of. Remember remember they was doing a thing.
Oh yeah. Now that
and they sliced he had the little thing in the freezer.
Yeah, that's how they came up with the
coin.
idea. They put the laser in the freezer, and that's how they solved the problem.
Right, to make the thing, but he sliced it and used it as a coin to put in the machine.
Yeah,
and he was getting free coffee in the soda machine or whatever. Like yo, Grandma, you don't remember Real Genius?
Now it's coming back to me. Like, yeah.
K's and King, by the way, we do not know, man. We don't know. Kuminga
Oh, y'all too young, man. Classic throwbacks. Y'all gotta remember them joints, man. Y'all gotta see that, man.
Thanks, Chop, man.
Thanks, Chop. But yo, Chop, all you guys, thank you guys for
Love
coming.
you, man. Have a good night. Have a good night. Happy birthday, my love.
All right. Thank you.
Peace.